Listen to that. Listen to that. Just Randy rolling dice. Welcome everybody
Trying to get the net ones out.
to the ASMR channel Charisma Saves, where you just listen to not a person behind the camera, a person behind the camera rolling dice on a mic that sends that audio information to another mic to be sent to you. It's
Meta.
It's fourth dimensional ASMR. Welcome to Charisma Saves, everyone. We have, of course, myself, Matthew Mercer.
That joke's getting old.
I had an allergic reaction. I puffed up a little bit. Then there's also
an allergic reaction to eating too much every day.
yeah, but like overnight, because I'm Matthew Mercer. Here's Sam Riegel. Everything's gone downhill. Then we have both Laura Bailey and Ashley Johnson wrapped into one.
No Marisha? Wow.
You could be Liam. And down there, long distance today, of course, is Travis Willingham, since he's the buff. He's the buff one.
Randy is the...
He's the buff one. So thank you for coming. We have a giveaway tonight. Hopefully there's some new viewers here. I peer pressured a bunch of my normal audience to watch, so hopefully that translated into them acquiescing to my demands due to my strong personality and oppressive will. So we're also...
Your title still says Cheeto Dusted KFC.
Cheeto Dusted KFC? Well, I did eat Cheeto Dusted KFC, but that's not what it is. Here, let me change the title.
Oh, did you try that disgusting KFC Cheeto
sandwich?
sandwich?
God, did I?
Was it gross?
Looked horrible.
Oh. I put my body through a lot, but even I was like, nah.
Means I have to try it.
I couldn't finish it.
I have to try it. I'm gonna go try it tomorrow.
There you go, guys. Sorry about that. If you were excited for Cheeto Dusted stuff, I lied to you. I lied to you so much. Oh, yeah, I didn't... I must have done... Oh, you know what I did? Remember Randy's thing wasn't working? I had set this with... I was doing the titles and everything for Twitch. I didn't press update info. I thought the browser had fucked up, so I closed the browser altogether without saving. So now it just says that I have Cheeto dust fingies. So apologies if you came for the Cheetos, but consider this. Lots of people who like Cheetos also like Dungeons and Dragons, okay? So
Cheetos, sponsor us.
Cheetos should definitely sponsor us. I think it would go well. Anyway.
Are we still working on that G Fuel sponsorship?
No, we can't utter their name or they won't sponsor us. This is how it works. We gotta play
Hard to get?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay,
hard to get.
Plain koi.
I'm real hard to get.
Orange puffed corn snacks. Hit us up. We will.
Better made branded orange puff snacks. Anyway, we're also doing a giveaway tonight. I have another starter set to send your way. It comes with some really cool blue dice. It comes with character sheets, basic rules on how to play, and it'll be sent to you for the low cost of absolutely free if you stick around. And we will do the giveaway at some point tonight. Are there anything? I guess we have some other stuff. The Avelio shirt came out. It looks dope. Sarah's very talented. Bow before her greatness. And then bow before my creative greatness as well, because I also did the Batmonk custom subclass. So if you want to play everyone's favorite unlicensed greatest detective that happens to just take the effigy of a bat and incorporate that into every facet of your being, which is totally not copyrighted and an original idea, you can do so and implement it in your own 5th edition campaign. If you just type !Batmonk with no space into the chat, you'll get a link. It's only $1. It helps the show, and also it helps you have just a lot of fun.
It's okay. Bill Finger's estate is used to him not getting credit for things. It's fine.
It should be called the Bill Finger Monk. Anyway, is there anything else you guys wanted to bring up? Sarah, you looked like you wanted to say
No,
words.
I was just saying, literally all 4 of our characters are now things. You can get them in prints and you can get them as shirts. So, like, any of those, if you, like, really love one of our dumb characters and want to wear it on yourself,
Sure.
go for it.
How do you feel about putting gay shit out there?
Gay shit?
Yeah. We have some gay shit that happens all the time.
Yeah, what do you mean put it out there?
I don't know, like on an item. How do you feel about that?
I'd wear a Professor Kasdan making out shirt. Not making out, kiss.
What if
It wasn't
what if
raunchy.
it was like those two on a ship?
Actually, I think I have an idea.
Okay.
It could be, yeah. If you guys are interested in Kasdan and Professor ship something, like a shirt or whatever, then let me
Gotcha.
know.
Also, Jordan and Elenia, we have Armadillo,
The
and
Burbs.
We do have dirty hat things.
and we
as
also
well.
have
Dirty heads.
we also have I don't know what it is.
I don't know Jordan's sexuality.
Jordan is straight.
Well, fuck. The most
he is a dirty hat, and
He has a tribal tattoo, doesn't he?
God damn it!
I think we all know.
he's-
the tattoo. That's the tattoo khakis. Is pretty
He
much.
doesn't have a tribal tattoo. He has a fucking pirate tattoo.
Okay.
Anyway, and then also there's Egnir and the dragon. So I guess all of you are kind of like, you know. And then you could put Icilius in a gravestone.
Oh.
I could put Icilius, like, tied up, shaved bald, and then just the R.I.P. Julia next to it.
That's a little smudgy.
Just 2 headstones, him and his wife.
No, he's not dead yet.
Yet.
Anyway,
He just wishes he was.
He'll just be sobbing as he's hanging from the torture device.
What is it? He's gotta be like, just let me fucking die!
He's running
Where
out of
are my
toenails.
fucking friends? They better not be at a dragon wedding right now. God damn it.
no. So, that's probably too loud. Last we left off, you had summited the Cloudless Peaks, discovered secrets there, where you found a time keep, one of a time keeps being, going from the mystical early on in the campaign to now the more material. Turns out time keeps are, in fact, remnants of the professor's long-lost civilization. You keep coming across these institute facilities that are hidden around the world that seem to have mystical lore, and then when you get there, they maybe still a little mystical, but definitely reveal some secrets. You found out some information there about a timetable of possible events that were occurring based on some observations from their telescope and observatory up there. You managed to survive all of it. There was a lot of events that could have transpired totally differently, but you all survived, including all of your friends. Well, both your friends that you took, Kasdan and Valkyrio. You decided to yeet the fuck out of there with a teleport spell and not stick around to find out what was going to thump, or to maybe nail down some extra information. You decided to just leave. You did so. You completed your deal with the Indrussian capital, and you decided to go back home because in only 3.5 short days, one Egnir is set to be married to the Green Dragon Empress. So, I believe we left you off. You were in Marengo. You had just talked to Harper. He had given you various details and seemed very hurried. Left, and when you turned around, his home was gone. So, you have the Hartnell. You have many of your friends in tow within. I wrote the list down. You have Sig, Jerdun, Katie, Seiko, Armadil, Kasdan, and Carl to go to the Ivory Drift to get outfitted for this wedding.
Was Sig on that list?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sig was first. And you all decided that you wanted to not only get proper clothing for the wedding, but it is customary to bring a gift. So, I also have to write your names down because gift. Yeah.
Ooh, I should look at dress ideas.
Elios and Egnir. Okay. So, anything you want to do? You're still technically a Marengo.
So this doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense?
Nothing. Just... I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them, sir.
Are
What?
you talking about the Harper stuff that you just... Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's specifically on those days.
It's gonna be a fun birthday. It would suck if one of us dies on my birthday.
It would suck if one of us died on any day.
Yeah, but like...
I don't plan on having anyone die.
I mean, I don't think any of us do.
Let's all plan not to die, and we'll assume we won't. So far, that's gotten us here.
Just planning on not dying? I think that's the plan every day.
Yeah.
But why so specific? I guess we'll find out. I
Well,
don't know if I want to find out.
If
He
Harper...
clearly has some sort of knowledge of the future, whether that be prophetic or otherwise. I don't get the sense it's to our detriment to follow what he has to say. He hasn't steered us wrong before. He helped us with your pedigree thing when we first met him. I don't know.
It's just weird. I mean,
Well, that's arguably most of the things we do, so...
yeah, you're right.
I know that Jerdun was with you. I don't think Kasdan was.
Kasdan was.
No, Jordan was with us. Oh, he was?
Was
Yeah.
Kasdan in the room with you?
Yeah.
Yes, you're basically just walking back to the Hartnell at this point.
Yeah.
Did we want to check on, like, the people in the... Since we're in Marengo anyway, I think this is the first time we've been here since the nest. Did we want to check on, like... whoever's in charge right now, since Saris got murdered by your brother.
Did Anson ever come back out of the... He got out of the Feywild, right? Where did he go?
I don't remember where he said he was gonna go. I don't remember if he said he was gonna stay for a while Saris was gone, or if he went somewhere. I don't... Well, I guess we don't remember.
I thought you talked to him.
We said something to him before we went to the nest, but I forgot what he said he was gonna do, and I don't have my, I accidentally left my physical notebooks at home.
Well, the only thing I have is that he took the two, he found the two people from the military that had run away that were gonna snitch on us, and then he took them, through a Feywild portal, and came out the other end. But I don't know.
I don't remember if he said he was gonna do anything. Either way, I think we should check up on whoever is in charge of Marengo to just see if they need anything, or make sure things, it seems like things are stable. Looking around, as you said, it didn't seem like
Yeah, no, I mean, you look around right now, and there's people like normal business. Every time you've been to Marengo, it's a fishing village, basically. So most people work at the docks or in the water off the docks. There are some farms to the west, further inland a little bit, and of course there's that large bridge that goes to the north that you guys defended back in the day, and then there's the lighthouse. But for the most part, it's a pretty blue collar town. I mean, like when you tried to get supplies here before, there was the pawn shop guy, and then like basic shops that don't really have adventurer stuff. And in your talks with Saris, it seemed like he kind of chose this place to retire and didn't quite work out. But you know. But it seems peaceful. Like, it doesn't seem like there's political upheaval or anything. But yeah, you can absolutely walk around and try to check out anything you want. Like,
I think it would be good at least to check up just to make sure, because they effectively lost like their champion, the person who like most was able to protect their city.
I don't know how much we can do, but
Sure, I just think it would behoove us to check up. I don't know.
okay.
all right. Do you want to walk to the fort?
Yeah.
Which is basically their... It's an old fort that they converted to like town hall that Saris would conduct his business in. You've been there a few times. It's a quick trip. The guards recognize you, and they wave you through unless you want to talk to them.
No, that's fine. I'll go.
No.
They wave you through. You walk through the short courtyard, and the doors are open. You walk in. Again, it's a large stone building, very similar to like you know the waterworks over here.
Yeah.
Where it's all made of like stone. It's like that. It doesn't have like pillars or anything. It's not a terribly impressive structure other than it's very sturdy and it has big walls. But you walk inside, it's got a large open space on the bottom and then stairs that lead up into different corridors. And most of the business was done in this open space at a table with large chairs. You do see when you go in there are people there, and it seems just kind of as you walk in and eyeballing the situation, it seems they're all older, like a makeshift council with no real leadership.
Okay.
They don't seem like arguing or anything as you're walking close, and it takes they're a good 100 feet back, and it's just wide open, so there's kind of this long, echoing footstep, sort of awkward approach. And they just seem to be talking about, right now, exports. Are you gonna walk up, or you just gonna like walk in the door and be like, "That's the answer"? You can.
I think
From here you can't really make out what the conversation is that much, but it does echo in here. So everything kind of carries. So it's like when someone says something like, it bounces around. So it's kind of hard to keep track of the conversation from here, but you can make out that basically they're talking about fishing and exports. Nightstone does come up, but not in an alarming way. It seems like they're just trying to get fish around to different villages on the coast.
Okay, I'll go up to talk to him and kind
Sure.
of wait for
Anybody else following?
lull in there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll follow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Professor and I assume the Emperor probably walk up first.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I'll let you guys take point on that.
I mean, just wear the crown everywhere it goes.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk up first, and as they notice you come in, the conversation sort of quiets down because there's a big purple tiefling and the Emperor of the Aarakocran suddenly in their midst, along with a beautiful Valkyrie and a mushroom person. Jordan and Kazdan are sort of lagging behind, and they're sort of looking at this. And Kazdan goes, Agnir, you can hear because you're in the back. There's not a lot of tact going on here at all. And Jordan sort of goes, what? Like, he's never considered tact either. So as you walk up, there's suddenly this, like, I don't know if you've ever accidentally seen someone famous and you didn't, like, expect it. They go, well, oh, and like there's this beat where like nothing is, everyone's mind just like flatlines, and they see the champions of Marengo and the fucking Emperor.
Yeah.
Hi.
We're kind of famous now. Whoops. Hey.
Didn't mean to interrupt or anything.
Hello.
You guys aren't busy, are you?
Sorry, if you're busy,
So
we can come back.
like, hi, like. And then one of the oldest ones, like, doesn't seem to care. He sort of stands up. Hello.
Hi. We were associates of Saris,
Ah, yes.
and we just wanted to come by and make sure everything was going all right without him and see how things were going.
We appreciate you stopping by, Emperor. Sort of nods. Not, like, bowing or anything. He's not an Aarakocran. You're not his Emperor. And he's like this old, he's almost like a Clint Eastwood, but like real small. I guess I don't know how big Clint Eastwood is, but like he's like 5.5 feet tall. Sort of, you could see his hands are very like his knuckles are really puffy and arthritic, probably from fishing his whole life and rough. He holds this really knotted cane. Other than that, he's wearing like overalls. You see a lot of people with overalls here. Overalls, but like a jacket that kind of comes across like this, like a tweed jacket that's probably been worn for years and years. It's a little chillier on the coast anyway. He's got not a super long beard, but just a little bit of it. Well, everything seems to be going fine. We don't have as much security as we did. There's a spider right there in the middle of the set. Right
Okay.
here. Right.
Oh, it's a big boy.
Right in the middle of the set, there's a big spider. I better kill it.
Why has he got such big old legs?
It's like a daddy long leg.
It's a
Is it?
daddy, father long legs. I got him, I think.
Child.
Check the inside of the...
I did, but oh no, die,
Oh my god!
die.
Your child's dead, and so is Alenia.
Oh,
Also,
cash money. I shot it all the way into the wastebasket from here anyways. Sorry about that. Oh, I hate spiders. Oh, let me take a sip of this off-brand. It's caffeine. Mold, so you see, I need it.
Oh my god.
100% in character, that's what it is. Anyway. Right now we're just working out how to make sure that the economy here goes okay.
Well, we just, again, wanted to stop by, and if you guys ever need help with anything, you can send word over to Gygax. We're kind of stationed either in the city or just outside of it at a little fort we've had rebuilt, so if you ever have any issues that you guys can't handle, we just wanted to let you know you can contact us, and we will do our best to accommodate you.
Okay.
Could probably set up some kind of trade route.
We have a few trade routes. Right now we have a large amount of fish we've been catching recently. It seems the collapse of the nest has pushed life toward the edges, away from the center for now. And so we've had quite a large harvest, which is good, I guess. So,
Yeah.
but fish do go poorly after a little bit, so, well, if you're... We did hear word that the rebuilding efforts in Gygax were going well. I should, we'll send someone soon with a cart and see how we do.
Excellent.
The-
There's plenty of workers there who could use the food.
The economy is kind of growing there, so, you know, they might actually need more trade to come into town and kind of help build things up.
Well, all we have are fish. And clams,
Food is good as
course.
anything.
Of course, we have the orcs to the north, but the elves seem to be winning that now that they don't have to fight the dragons. Good work, by the way. We've heard about the news has traveled.
Yeah. Did you hear about, and I point to Egnir? Did you hear about the wedding?
No. I don't know anything about what the deal entailed. I just know that the war to the south has stopped.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're glad the bloodshed could be put to an end for now. And,
It's one of the reasons we don't have young men here.
yeah.
Between that and the orcs.
How are things with the orcs, by the way, now that Saris has been...
The elves seem to be handling it now that they can focus on it.
Okay.
I don't think the orc folk are very happy about that, though.
I wouldn't imagine so.
They always look for fights anyways. We seem safe for now.
Alright. Well,
Okay, well, thank you for stopping in.
yeah, well, we're glad things are going as well as they could, all things considered. We're sorry about, what happened to Saris. He was a good guy.
Her name is Verity, by the way.
Oh, the professor.
Elenia.
Verity.
Nice to
It
meet
goes
you.
down the line.
Well, we don't want to take up any more of your time. We'll let you get back to your discussion.
Alright, thank you very much. You have a wonderful evening.
You
You
too.
too.
It's morning.
Whatever. I haven't been paying attention to what time it is. I'm a little confused.
And you guys slowly walk out and they begin continuing their discussions. Anything else you'd like to do? Just kind of walk out. It's kind of a nice day out.
You don't want to go visit Pawnstar.
Pawnstar got
what?
left.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Is like the shop boarded up, or is someone
Yeah.
else taking? Aw.
Yeah, no, it's boarded up.
Although
He was a half
there is a burgeoning economy in Gygax, who knows? Maybe he'll find a new shop.
You never know who's gonna walk through your gates.
That meme's never not funny to me. I don't know why.
I can't believe Marengo Pawn Star meme guy became a fucking
Major NPC.
yeah.
You guys worry about. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Fig-
Harper's house is
fig-
gone, so.
What is it?
Yes, it is.
It
does have a Pop-Tart.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm not an animal.
Sorry.
Pop-Tarts are grown.
He likes.
What's
unfrosted
Egnir's like collective
No,
called
right?
again? Yeah,
Golgari.
the Golgari. My bad. Okay.
I guess let's go try to talk to the merchants and
See if they know
see
anything.
if they know anything about dragon weddings.
Green dragons.
Sig on the way.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Sig about shoving the box through the
Well,
portal.
right now you can't just teleport. You just fly.
I know.
So.
Which is fine. I have a level of exhaustion I need to get rid of anyway. So
How are you always exhausted?
this is still from the mountain. This is still from. So does Caston.
You guys are just permanently tired.
Yeah.
Just bags under your eyes.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So you walked back to the Hartnell. Everyone's in there. Sig is talking to them about all sorts of shit when you walk in. Katie is trying to tell him that no one cares and to stop. And as you walk in, It seems that that's near the end of the conversation. He's like, fine, well, I just think it was important to let them know about that, how caustic that material can be. I just, if your flesh starts melting, now you know.
What? What?
Doesn't matter.
Why are you talking about melting flesh?
Well, it's pretty cool.
That is true.
What is happening?
Sig, we need to have a conversation.
Yes? I assume you throw switches
Sure.
and start
Start.
the flight.
At
Okay.
some point, I'll also make like as many just extra like generic rooms as I can for people because this is the most people I think we've ever had on the Hartnell at one time.
Oh yeah.
So if anyone wants to like go, I make sure everyone knows where like the bar is and stuff like that.
Sure.
So we can do whatever.
Okay. So you have plenty of guest rooms.
I like that we don't actually use the kitchen. We just have a bar.
Slash
It's
kitchen.
very Professor 1.
So you're gonna grab Sig. Did you want to go to the conference room?
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less stuff to distract Sig too. I
So just the four of you, or are you taking anybody else?
So 4 of us. 5 of us.
The four of you with Sig.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or did you want to take like Jordan, Kazdan, and anyone else?
We'll take Jordan and Kazdan because
Yeah,
they were
sure.
there.
Who? Jordan wasn't there.
During Harper?
Oh, just now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we'll just take everybody who was at Harper's.
Okay. You all walk in.
This is your thing.
Okay. So Sig, you know the dangerous, potentially, world-ending portal that you have?
No.
We already, nobody in this room doesn't know about it. It's fine.
Pretty sure we came out of it.
Actually, I think Jordan and maybe Kazdan didn't know about it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Now they do.
Whoops.
Kazdan knew about it because he came back with you.
Sure.
They would have.
I would have told them about it anyway.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm assuming you and Jordan talk a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably would have said something.
Both of them are just sitting there watching the show.
So, on the 8th, which happens to be, by the way...
Sig grabs the screen.
No.
He goes around the room.
Hey, Sig,
Yes,
pay attention.
I am paying attention to this screen.
Pay attention to Professor. This
What
is
does it
important.
do?
This is the end of the world we're talking about.
How do you get it to?
Ball bearings.
When you shut the door, wouldn't it not be able to go past the door? It's like
Sig.
seamless.
Sig.
Don't worry about that.
It's very important.
We're talking about possibly world-ending things.
Everything's possibly world-ending depending on the magnitude of the thing.
Okay, well, we're talking about something that we know could actually end the world, so...
I could put a sphere of annihilation inside of a goldfish on a time. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Listen to me.
Yes?
This is very important that
I
you
will
pay
listen.
attention to this conversation.
Okay.
The 8th is Avelios' birthday.
Happy birthday,
It's not
sir.
the 8th
Not the
yet.
8th yet.
On that date,
Shall we bake a cake?
not
You eat cake?
Not gonna.
The birthday is unimportant to what we're about to tell you.
Is it worm cake?
okay. So we need to take.
I don't want worm cake.
I'm gonna fucking
Focus.
Okay.
We need to get him some Ritalin.
this ship and
Adderall.
push it through your portal.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
You want to come?
Into the
No! What?
There might be a way for
I
us...
don't know how you're not going to survive that.
Why do you think we're not going to survive that?
I don't know. There's monsters and stuff on the other side.
We shouldn't bring the ship.
We have to.
Wait, Harper specifically said we had to.
Did he?
Yes.
We have to fly this.
I'm glad.
through the
I'm
portal
glad both
on
of
the
us were
8th.
paying attention.
Wait. I don't remember. He gave us a cube. I thought we could go in without it, and we discussed
Harper didn't
going
give
in
you a
without
Yeah,
it.
he did. He gave us a cube to contact him, or like a pearl or
It was a
whatever the hell
pearl.
it was.
He
Yeah.
didn't give you a
Pearl,
cube.
that's what
the
it was.
cube
Yeah.
you got was from Toll.
He said we needed to take the box.
Oh,
Take
the
the
box.
box through the
That's what he
portal.
meant by the box. I thought he
No.
meant the other box we had. The the not flying one.
Let's take all the boxes we have, and then
Just go
there's
and-
no chance we don't have the correct box.
You know, when people say box, I don't think about the Hartnell because it's not really a box.
It's
definitely a box.
It's technically a box.
It's a
a
toilet.
box. Boxes don't have to be perfect cubes.
No, but it's a toilet. Not
But
a
it's in the
box.
shape of a
Toilets
box.
are in the shape of a box. It's a shit box.
I wouldn't
Your
call.
boyfriend fucking says that.
Oh,
Hi.
He does call it a shit box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first I
Fine.
thought it would annoy him, and then it's just funny.
Yeah.
it's really hard to annoy him.
You know what we should do?
Unless-
Tattoo parlor in the Hartnell.
No, no. You're done.
Sig, have you ever given anyone a tattoo before?
Yes!
Did they live through the experience?
Of course!
Okay, just checking.
In one piece.
Why are you hesitating?
Because we know what that answer means.
The second time... First time I hammered too hard.
There's a lot to unpack there, but either way, as long as you know we need to use the portal to get to the astral
You can
plane.
use the portal whenever you like.
We just
To
want
the astral plane,
Yes.
you have to have something to tether it.
in what sense?
Well, it has to. It's you see how it's in flux always. If it's in flux, you don't know. So we have to have something from the astral plane.
How do we do that?
I don't know, but it'll lock on. If we have it, I
Did you
can.
say it stopped on the astral plane?
What's that?
Did you say it had stopped on the astral plane?
Yeah, I thought you said it stopped.
It does. But I'm worried about it. I don't know. Okay, so, for instance, if you look at it, sometimes the what's on the other side is moving, which means what happens if you stand halfway inside and outside? Does your front half move without the back half? It's
So
not stable.
You need something to keep
It's
it stationary.
focused on it if I want it to be, but it needs to be stable, and then you'll have a portal.
that stays in the same place on the astral plane side as well.
If you want to say it like that, sure.
Otherwise, the shearing force between dimensions would be dangerous. Is essentially what you're saying.
How do we get something from the astral plane?
I don't know. What's from the astral plane? Weren't those things from the astral plane?
Yeah.
What
Do you have
then?
any things? You have any pieces of the
They
things?
all turn to ash.
They turn to ash.
Do you have any
instead of
ash?
bits.
I don't know if those things were astral.
Their thingy blocked the when we in the
Oh,
signal.
I didn't know that's what
I
locked
threw
it. Don't you have like a vial of ash from those things? I thought you took a sample.
I have ash from what we thought was the people that had disappeared.
Mm.
Sig put something in something.
He made a spell, didn't he? By creating a thing and then killing it?
That was separate.
It's different.
I thought you kept a piece of one.
Kasdan speaks up. Didn't we see a skull from one of those things in that place? In the blue place under the nest?
Yeah?
Did you take the skull?
No?
Oh.
Wait, did you take the skull? The Illithid skull that was
We had a.
under the nest.
There were remains.
I have a drawing of it.
There were remains in like a standing.
Did you take it? Because you're the kind of person that just gathers body parts and
I
holds
could've
on to them.
sworn
So,
you
like,
took it.
I don't have it written down.
Yeah, we need to rewatch that episode.
Anything from there at all? Any items that they had?
I don't have anything on me.
Didn't you say you saw them in like a vault? Did you take anything from there?
The vault? A vault?
You told me about the Drow Vault.
Alhoon.
I
It wasn't
have
the vault, it was the Drowned
With
Archives.
a dagger.
But that wasn't. That had nothing to do with the astral plane. No, he got away from us. He frickin' plane shifted to some other plane, and we have no idea where he went before we killed him. So.
You didn't take anything from any of these places at all?
What about whenever one showed up when we were getting your swords?
No, because we were just there for the ore. We got exactly what we needed and we left.
Well, you're gonna need something, or you might get cut in half. So, I mean...
Hey, we can talk to one of the...
Or you'll have to surf the astral seas.
We could
You
talk-
don't want to do that?
I do have the dust from the sewers, but I don't know if it's actually...
Try it and see if some of it is dust from the things.
They were throwing themselves at us like mad. How did we not get a piece?
I thought you took one, Sig.
Because they all disintegrated
No, we
after.
took the thing and we threw it in the portal.
Somebody put something in a vial.
That was when he
remember
picked
it.
up dust.
He did.
Because I remember we were fighting something and you're like, got it, and you put something in a vial.
I don't remember
I remember
that.
it very
I took
vividly.
the thingy.
There was more than just that. You put something in a vial, Sig.
I can't be expected to remember these types of things.
Is there any way that either I or Sig could test the dust I currently have from the sewers to see if it is... Because it was dust from the sewers.
You tested on the portal.
Well, okay. So once we get back, I'll test it. Just because I gathered that before Sig threw the thing through the portal, so I guess it's possible it's from them, but it could have also just been them eating the person somehow and reducing them to ash. And
Wait, did anyone put him in a ketchum sphere?
no,
Okay.
worst case we could try. They were in the sewer and they turned to ash. We could always go back to the sewers in the week or so we have after the wedding or whatever to try and find more. But sewers are dank and damp and dust doesn't last there long without turning to mud. So
We could always go to the bottom of the ocean and look for a skull. Because, you know.
That sounds not fun.
or go
Actually, do you have
elephant hunting.
locate object?
I do.
Can you cast locate object on that very specific skull?
It's 1,000 feet, I think. Am I
It'll
crazy?
let you know if you... I don't know, I guess if you had it on you and you forgot, or it's in the Hartnell or something, and you forgot it's there.
I didn't pick up the skull. I'm 90% sure. And I know I normally do, but I would have written it down, and I don't ever written it down.
You have nothing from them.
We have, like, notes of their writing.
You have actual writing?
Yes?
Yeah, we have a bunch.
Well, yeah!
I didn't know that would count.
That makes sense.
I didn't know that would, like, tie them to the like, it's just writing on paper. How do we know this paper came from the astral plane?
We
It didn't come
don't,
from
but
here.
we might as well try. We're like, oh, do you have any items? You have fucking books?
I have a book on travel to the astral plane, but I don't think it's from the astral plane.
This is the only thing we have from an illithid's.
How do you not have
body.
anything from the astral plane other than that?
We've never been there.
Yeah.
It should just happen to you people.
It didn't. It hasn't.
Well, you know.
This is the time that is about to happen.
Very disappointed in all of you.
You don't
What?
have it
Sig!
either.
You don't even have anything.
How do you know?
Because you would have told us.
You literally are telling us we need something.
No, I'm
because you don't.
asking, how do you know? Because I don't remember.
Well, we'll just.
I'm old.
You remember so much all of the time.
Sometimes. It's very chaotic in here.
We know. We'll just search your shop when we get back. It's no big deal. Yep.
You're gonna have to deal with it. Making an angry face isn't gonna stop us.
I'm not angry.
The death curtain might.
Is there a bathroom in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Show him where the bathroom is.
I go and I show him where the bathroom is.
He goes and uses it.
Alright. Well, he knows. And hopefully he'll remember.
What time of year is it right now?
Almost fall. The first day of fall is the beginning of next month.
What's winter like in, like, near Gygax? Does it, like, snow and stuff? Is it, like, a temperate climate?
Yeah, it's like Ohio.
Okay, just wondering.
We picked Ohio.
Well, it's not as volatile as like the peninsula of Michigan, right? So, or like Indiana, any of the spaces below us where you don't get lake effect because we're not a peninsula. But like Nightstone, it gets pretty wicked. Tin Top's pretty bad. It's like New York.
Poor the bird.
Poor
Having to
the
fight
bird.
crime in the snow.
It happens.
Maybe he's a snowbird.
Shut up.
Stop it.
He just wanted to say that. I hate you. Anything else?
No.
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so you can fly for 8 hours, and then you can teleport.
What's the climate gonna be like for the wedding? I'm assuming we're gonna be in a swamp and it's
swampy.
outdoors. But
Hot and mosquito-y.
is it hot right now?
It's like Louisiana in the fall.
Humid.
Ugh.
Rainy. It basically sits in this low valley, so everything just sits on top of it. Egnir's from a little bit further north of that. The Tibir swamplands are more temperate swamps, but they are low, of course, swamps. Hers are further south, though.
Well, let's get to Ivory Drift and learn about how weddings work for Dragon.
Okay. Anything you want to do during this time?
Try and learn my language.
Okay, go ahead and make your intelligence check. Let's see it.
Did you never
First
finish
roll.
that?
It's not great. It's 9.
Niner? Not gonna do it.
No, I haven't finished it. My intelligence is low. I'm trying.
Oh, I
wanna-
finished Infernal like forever ago.
Wow.
I want to work on repairing the backpack neck.
How many check marks do you need to get it?
Okay, if you
6.
want to reduce, you can't actively work on something like that and get your long rest, even though you don't have to sleep.
Okay.
It's
I'll
more,
wait-
it's more
I'll
like
wait then.
tinkering, and you can tinker
Okay.
without any
I get
basically
where
just keeping the Hartnell together.
Okay, I'll just do nothing then. I'd
Okay,
rather
that's
get
fine.
rid of the exhaustion.
And then Casson just needs 4 hours, so at some point he'll meditate. Agnir, you want to do anything specific?
I guess I'll start trying to learn a language.
Okay, so they show you.
I want to learn Draconic.
They show you to the library, and yeah, there's many linguistic books in there. If you'd like to try to learn one language,
Yeah, I'm
Which
gonna
one?
try for Draconic.
that makes sense. Okay, so what were your GCs? 15, I think, intelligence check.
I
And you
left
have
my
to-
notebooks at home accidentally.
How
this
many-
time. I think it was like 4 or 5. 4
Right.
or 5.
I just want to know how many it is because it's been a while.
6.
Is it 6? Okay.
It's
That was
6.
6. So 6 successes at a DC of 15 intelligence, I believe.
I thought it was 16.
16.
And then if you failed, it went down or something.
Yeah, I wrote it a long time. I don't have that note with me right now. But
I have it in my thing. I'm
Right.
really sorry. I forgot it.
I
That's
think
of
if
course.
you nat 1, it went down.
I rolled 16 on the dot.
Okay, so you get 1 success. All right. Anything else anybody wants to do while you're learning Draconic? Of course, you have all of your friends here, so I mean, they're all just hanging out. I think the only one that seems pretty weirded out by this is Carl, but he's slowly coming around because kind of like being on a ship, like on a cruise ship for the first time. He does have some seasickness a little bit, but he gets over it. Sig spends a good half hour in the bathroom.
That's a while, but whatever.
He doesn't have a smartphone, so it's a pretty long time.
I'm not gonna
he's
ask.
Still in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
When you get to that age, it can take a while to start.
Gross.
Yeah.
Wow, Sarah.
You ageist.
Nothing? All good?
Yeah.
No,
All right.
Good.
So you're gonna get to Ivory Drift in the mid-evening. Zoop. Was that it? No. Hold on. Where is it? No. I had a, oh, they fucking deleted it. God damn it. I hate
Why
that.
is your playlist always being
That
fucked
happens
with?
to me all the time.
Do you use Spotify or what do
Yeah,
you
Spotify rotates out. So I had some Kingdoms of Amalur stuff. And they got
Oh
rid of it.
man.
Anyway. So. You land in the familiar coastal town in Merchant City of Ivory Drift. I assume you parked it in the small garden area out front of Arlem's old house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of, what does the house look like now?
What do you mean?
Like, is it starting to get, like, clearly looks abandoned state?
It doesn't have, like, grass. Like, it has, like, stone, and then it has, like, two gardeny pieces. Kind of like standing gardens that had trees and grass. It was always sort of wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely unkept. Like, are you going inside?
Yeah, I wanted to
Maybe
check
turn
on
it
the
down
place.
Just a touch. Yeah, when you go inside, I mean, obviously it's dusty and stuff. You've basically been the only person in there on and off every once in a while. But last time you cleaned.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, the yard isn't like, it's salt water around here, and these are semi-tropical. It kind of always is all over the place, like
Yeah.
Florida, where there's just like fucking plants all over. But he doesn't have like grass, so there's not anything to like mow.
I just,
He does have that fountain that's a little dirty, but like leaves and stuff have been in there and unkept. But there's so many residences around here. And he doesn't live in he didn't live in like the best part of town anyway, so it wasn't like shitty, but it wasn't, people don't seem to notice. He's just kind of on the corner of one of these, and doesn't seem like any vagrancy has been happening.
yeah.
It's pretty
I
locked
kind of
down.
just wanted to make sure no one had, like, broken in or stolen
Not a high
anything.
crime area, necessarily. Most crime in this place is illegal goods being shipped out. Most people have money. It's usually ill-gotten, and the crime happens in the areas around.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything at the house, or
What time is it?
like mid-evening? So like 4 or 5.
Let's go find the adventurers now. I'll kind of deal with the house later.
Okay. Several people have never been here before. Sig has been here before. Jadun's been here with you. Katie hasn't been here. Seiko has. Was Katie at the...
Katie was there.
Yeah.
Katie was there.
She was the one who
Yeah, Katie was there. Seiko was there. That was her first time, that's right. Armadillo... Armadillo hasn't been here. Has Kaz never been here with you? I don't
Kaz
think so.
has not been here with us.
If he hasn't been here with you, he hasn't been here.
Oh, neat.
But he has been to the northern parts of Drow Hall.
It was everybody that was on Grump's ship when we were leaving.
Carl has never been here.
Yeah.
So there's several people that just want to like spread out.
Wait, where was Carl then on the attack?
He's only been on the ship.
Oh, he never got down from the ship last time?
No,
Okay.
he guards the ship. So he's been on land in the port, but he's never like been in the city.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a really good Irakokan restaurant here?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I
guys-
don't remember the name of it, but
Want to go find the merchant lords?
Yeah. And then we can split off and go do our things.
Yeah.
do you want everybody to find the merchant lords with you?
Probably not. Just
Okay.
our little.
So who do you want to go with you? Otherwise, everyone else is gonna probably split off and do their own thing.
I want Jordan to come with, of course.
Jordan wants to come with anyway. Kazan's
Kazan.
obviously happy to come with.
Yeah.
Armadillo would definitely like to come with.
Yeah, I'll bring
if-
her.
yeah.
I was gonna say we get split up when we're done.
Yeah.
And we
That way we
Um,
can go find our gifts and our things afterwards.
Katie and Seiko are obviously together.
Yeah.
Carl and Sig are happy to go do their own thing too.
Oh
No.
God! I'm a little
No.
worried about that. We're gonna find Carl shit-faced in a gutter
And
somewhere,
Sig's gonna be locked up.
pissing on the streets.
That's like,
Sig
if this
will be-
were a TV show, that would be the special episode where two side characters who are really popular but not featured very
Yeah.
often,
Yeah.
they get their own episode.
They
where
go
we
on
s-
some wacky adventure.
Well, would you like to take Sig and Carl with you, or would you like them
No.
to go
They
on a
can-
wacky adventure?
We'll
Let 'em
let
have
them
fun.
have fun.
Okay.
The world might end soon. Let them.
All
If we
right.
see an explosion, we'll know to go find them.
All right. So the only not battle-ready person you have with you is Armadillo. But other than that, everybody else is pretty capable. Katie and Seiko to varying degrees. Seiko's better. There's not a lot of crime that happens here anyway, like I said. So.
I'm assuming Jordan's not walking around in full plate mail right now.
No, he's not.
So.
Like I said, he's just got his normal shirt and his pants and his boots.
I'm also just armorless when we're going
He does
about
take
doing
his sword
stuff
with
like
him, though.
this.
His great sword of sharpness isn't as big as like most great swords. It's more thin, but it's like a little bit longer than a long sword and a little bit wider, but not as big as like a normal great sword. But it makes him look pretty imposing as he wears the strap around it. But I mean, you know, he doesn't use a shield. Technically, it's cloth armor, so I think 11 plus dex. If you guys happen to pick a fight,
I can just poof my armor off. So.
Kasdan isn't wearing his tactical like multiple knives thing. He's got his purple. The stuff he was wearing basically when you first met him, although in better shape. It's like a purple pants. They're pinstriped. He's got
icon.
heel boots. And he
Are
does
they
have a
pointy
vest
boots?
underneath.
So he shows the Joker.
That'll like a leather vest underneath that he does keep some shit on.
Okay.
Like his thieves tools and stuff. I mean, you've seen him walk around with this kind of stuff before. And then he's got a purple with it's got the gold on it and the gold buttons and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. If you guys, Armadillo's just wearing a normal like dress. It's just cute and blue.
Cute and blue.
Yeah, like little blue flowers at the bottom.
Oh.
Matches her eyes. Anything else?
Nope.
Are you guys wearing full battle regalia?
No, I'm walking around with none
Okay,
of
you're just
my
wearing your
armor.
Emperor
Yeah.
stuff. What about Egnir?
I pretty much only have the armor,
Right.
so yeah.
We need to get you clothes.
Yeah, that's fine. You can wear. There's lots of weird people that walk around here. There's plenty of adventurers that walk around here too. So I mean, you do see people with like fucking like crossbows and 3 swords. So
I left my shield on the Hartnell.
Sure.
I don't want to lug around the giant
Definitely
shield.
white Astral with
I
me.
mean, you always have Solarian no matter what anyway.
Yeah.
And you always have your armor technically.
Yeah.
So underneath you can wear whatever.
I'm
you
just wearing the basic undergarments that I wear under my
I
armor.
feel like we need a
The kind
license
of
to carry
dress, like-
Mistral. Just like a.
I mean, no one has anything like that. I
Yeah.
assume you're pretty normal anyway without
Yeah.
the.
I'll still have my wand, and I'm taking the other wand I found too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're all headed out. Where do you want to head first? As Katie and Seiko are off to find clothes for
I think
themselves,
Arcadius might be a good bet.
Well,
and then Katie wanted to look around at different potion places to see what kind of stuff she might need to be selling, or maybe make some business acquisitions.
do you want to go to one of them and see if we could get them all together tonight?
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm sure they'd want to have dinner or something. At least.
Okay, so where you headed?
You said Arcavius?
I mean, yeah, he might be the best. I don't
the
know what
para-Aarakocra
Yeah.
that deals in magic.
Yeah, and I also think they might be more likely to maybe know about
Magical dragon
dragon
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, he could point us to someone who might.
The tavern that you liked was called the Celestine. That was the Aarakocra tavern.
I thought there was. Is that the one that was in the garden? There was like one by the bard guy.
It's the one with the bliss cake. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, you want not the Eric.
because that was like a specific Aarakocra restaurant, if I remember correctly.
Hold on, let me look.
That had bliss cake and everything.
Yeah, it was the Celestine.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, better get here. You can't go to the Aarakocra restaurant in Gygax.
Well, you can.
I can.
You can always order him. You're a Zemper, technically.
If you don't let me come in, I'm shutting you down.
Wow,
So this is in the Eastward Bay Market. So the Bay Market is across several bridges, and it doesn't take super long to get to. Basically, it's any coastal town you've ever been to. You're in a large bay again, just like this. And right here is where you're headed. Is there anything you want to do on the way?
By the way,
Not really.
I have our party gold, and we have a lot of fucking money.
Okay.
You do have a lot of
How
money.
much is that?
8,000 gold, technically, ish, around.
Well, yeah, we just got paid from the dragons, too.
Yeah.
I have 2,500 gold just of my own still
I have a
from
couple
the
thousand.
fight.
So that's combining my gold and the party gold, because right now, technically, the party gold is 1,300, but I have, like, 700 fucking platinum on me. So, we have
Sir
a
Dunn
lot.
goes, holy shit.
Yeah.
Can we buy a house?
Split up the platinum.
Maybe?
Why are we in an apartment?
I don't know. Because you just had that?
Honestly, if you wanted a house, I don't think anyone's living in Arnold's place right now.
I was gonna actually mention
In
that.
Gygax, though?
It's not
This could
very
be our
large.
vacation house. Also, it does have enough rooms, or enough space for everyone to sleep there instead of the Hartnell if you prefer.
I'm kicking you all out. This is my.
That's fine too. I mean, like, Bartlam owned it. You don't know if there's a deed of ownership anywhere in there, but yeah.
I should look.
You know, at the very least, so they don't. The city doesn't end up thinking no one's living there, and
yeah.
like, try and sell it or something. Maybe bring it up to the merchant lords.
Yeah.
Because they could probably finagle something.
Yeah. I'm sure they'd
Because
understand.
technically, I was my only living relative,
Yeah.
but relative, so I assume. I don't know how things pass down legally.
Yeah.
Anyways, I might want a house in the future too. So
Well, you're on your way to Arcavius's Wandry right now, and he doesn't sell houses.
yeah,
But there's plenty of real estate in Gygax proper if you want to look at houses.
sounds fun.
Medieval fantasy real estate episode.
Hire a contractor and
It's
Like
the
house
true.
hunters.
It's the true millennial dream: shopping for a home.
do we have property
The
brothers?
day
in
I
this one?
closed on this house, I shot a video of myself eating avocado toast in front of it. So yeah.
And going pull the sold sign. Or whatever.
Yup. All right. So after a conversation about your ridiculous wealth, you do get to Arcavius's Wandry. It is open, and inside. Have I ever shown you a picture of him?
I don't think so.
Whoever drew this on the internet, you've inspired me greatly.
Oh, he's a
He's a green
old
parrot.
man.
Yeah, he's an old green parrot.
Okay.
Very cute. Anyway, so
Were any of the merchant lords dragonborn people or anything?
Nope.
Nothing like that? Okay.
But he is in there. He just sort of looks at you when you come in.
Hey!
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going well.
So, this is sort of an odd...
Emperor. Yes.
This is sort of an odd question.
Sure.
Do you know anything about dragon weddings?
Dragon weddings, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
We've been
Or actually, do you know anything about green dragons and the kinds of things they might enjoy as?
we've been
Just
in,
because I'm green doesn't know I mean everything.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
About other
No,
green
because
folk.
you talk, you're good with magic, and I didn't know if you knew anything about magical creatures.
Well. No, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on, what? I may know someone that does.
Who?
I can't remember. Hold on, I can look through my things. Did you want to buy anything in the meantime?
Possibly, yes.
yeah, I'll take a look at what you have.
Okay. He trades in, just to remind you guys, he trades in high-end magic items. So he buys and sells. So if you have something to sell him, great. He can modify wands. He can give you a once per day spell imbued in a single wand.
Oh yeah, I have a second wand now.
It's-
Technically, would that count? Could I put one on that
It's
second?
1,000 gold per spell level.
Right.
Oof.
But it gives you once per day casting. But yes, you can. And if you couldn't normally cast the spell, you have to roll a DC save, and if you fail, you take psychic damage.
Do you mean in the sense that
Like if
it's
you-
for a different class?
Yeah, if you couldn't normally try, like for instance, if you chose Druid Craft, but even beyond that, like if it's a spell level you can't cast,
Got it.
you have to make a save. He also has things in his inventory. He has all sorts of potions. He has some different cloaks. He has different arcane gems. You bought Sorrow from a shop not far from here.
Yeah, you bought Sorrow from the shop I bought Solarion
From
from.
Kensei Arbol.
Was the cloak that I have that I can swim, is that attunement?
It is.
Okay, so I have 3 of 5 slots.
Yeah.
So I have 2 slots open.
You also got Solarion. Yeah, you got Solarion from there.
And my
there's,
shield.
There's Armorer Douglas in the area. That also does stuff. If you guys wanted to go other
We should
places.
probably stock up on potions, honestly.
I.
Oh wait, don't we still have a fuck ton?
That was the other campaign. We
Oh
did.
shit, you're
The
right.
other
I bought a
campaign he
bunch for the
bought-
other
You're
campaign.
right.
I have 4 greater, 1 superior, and 4 regular on me.
I'm pretty sure I have none.
I have one superior.
I might have some.
I need 350 gold value diamonds.
Yeah, you can do that. So
For-
go ahead and mark off 150 gold.
Yeah, no.
You also have to do incense and stuff if you
I have
want.
2 regular potions.
What?
You need paper, ink, and incense to do other stuff.
Spell stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that in a second.
And he does sell all that. What?
Sure.
I have 2 regular potions.
Yeah, he has as many potions as you'd like.
I'm good on potions, so.
Any.
And it's not just healing potions. He sells like all sorts of potions.
Yeah.
So
Do we need some currently? Really?
you see
Not
mage
really
hands
on my
flying
end.
You're
around,
enough of a
grabbing you
potion.
these things. If you forgot, he uses mage hands to do
Keep me
basically
alive.
everything because he doesn't move a lot.
I hope I'm more than just a potion.
I said you're enough of a potion. Heal. Oh, thanks.
So he grabs several diamonds out of these glass cases that are all around. It kind of looks like a jewelry shop in the way it's designed. There's a lot of glass, and then the mage hands pass through the glass, grab the thing, and then pass through the glass with it like it's arcane.
Okay, and then I will take 10 spell levels worth of like inks and paper
Sure.
and stuff like
I
that.
think that's what, just 100 gold.
No, that's I think
300?
500.
How much are
I'll double
graders?
check.
I thought it was 30 gold.
I thought it was 50
I
gold
could be
per
wrong.
level. I'll double
Yeah,
check.
it's in the
but-
player's handbook.
Yeah.
It's 50.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much are greater potions?
What's
100,
the rarity on a greater potion? Let me look.
Because it's 50 for a normal one.
So it goes 50, 100, 500, 5,000.
I got a couple thousand and still have more party gold. Ooh, I'll take a superior and 5 graders.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
so a grader is
I'll
a
take-
second level.
I'll just
right?
take 5 graders. Never mind.
So there's the normal one that does 2d4
Yep,
plus
graders
2.
is
Then 44.
44 is
Yep.
100.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
5 of those, so
Yep.
500. And then 1...
No, I won't need a superior. I'll just take 5 graders.
Okay, so 544 plus 4. So 500.
Hey, you know, I can't heal myself. So, no, I can.
Okay.
What other potions does he have?
Lots of them. I can grab the DMG if you'd like to see which ones you want.
Shopping
Are
episode.
you looking for anything specifically?
No, I just
Or are
kind of
you
want to
just
see what
interested?
he's got.
I mean, like pretty much everything. What are you trying to get done? Think of a thing. He's got it.
I have to pee. I'll be right
Go
back.
for it.
I don't suppose there's anything that could help me with Dex at all, is there?
I mean, he's got like a potion that would.
Help with like
He's got, like, a
athletics
speed
or
potion.
acrobatics?
Which would increase your. It basically do the haste spell.
I don't know. I was more looking for something that could help with like athletics or well, not necessarily athletics, but acrobatics specifically, in case we ever get in a situation where.
You could get an expeditious retreat scroll.
I also already have the invisibility spell.
How much are just regular healing potions?
50.
50? And what's the next level up?
100.
I'll take 3 of those.
Okay. So 44 plus 4, 300 gold. Agnew, did you want anything?
No.
Okay.
I look at Jordan. You wanted to come with us to the astral plane?
Yeah.
Might want to get some upgrades while we're here.
Upgrades to what?
Weapons,
Everything's
armor.
pretty good.
Are you sure?
Do you have his sheet?
I do.
What are his attunement items?
All he has is Ring of Evasion.
Yep.
He's got a Sword of Sharpness, which is not attunement.
Isn't it?
Does he still have your cloak? The Cloak of Featherfall?
I don't have it, so he must.
I think we
I
gave
don't know
him.
if he's wearing it,
Sword
but
of Sharpness.
he should have it.
We gave him the Cloak of Featherfall from the bird.
Sword of Sharpness requires attunement.
Okay, so
So he has 3. If he has the Featherfall cloak.
yeah, but I don't think. I'll take 1 potion of flight.
Okay. Let me see. Passion. Potion of flying. Very rare. Those are pretty expensive.
How much?
Gives you 1 hour of flight. 5K.
Oof. Maybe not.
A scroll of flying might be cheaper because I don't think it works. I could be wrong.
How much
Hold
is
on.
the scroll of flying?
Oh no, let's look. What level is flying?
3rd.
It's the 3rd, I think, yeah.
Oh, well, hold on. No, 500.
Oh.
It goes by spell level, even not rarity, when it has to do with spells. Sorry.
Okay, then yeah.
So 500 for a spell.
I'll
I
buy.
thought that sounded high.
I'll buy 1 of those
Okay.
and give it to Jordan.
So he has a
Just-
potion of flying.
Yeah, just in
Okay.
case.
All right.
He's got just basic plate mail.
Yep. Armor Douglas is
We should probably go to the
in
armor.
the area. So
Because the sword is pretty good.
you could get him.
He does-
You could get him adamantine armor,
Ooh,
which would resistance to crit.
yeah.
It's heavier, but he's strong enough.
He's got 18 strength. I hope he's strong enough.
Do you want to slide my part of the platinum that we got from the...
Up to you. Also,
Gotcha.
Kasdan hasn't been outfitted with any. He's got
It's
1
fine.
magic
Yeah.
dagger.
No, I said you want
We should definitely upgrade both of
hand it
them.
over.
He has a magic dagger? I know he has
One of his-
poison.
Just
Right,
like
it's magical
something.
for the purposes of resistance.
Oh.
I think
got
it's a
it.
+2 dagger.
Yeah, it's a +2 poison dagger.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I asked Kasdan, is there anything in particular that he feels
He
would...
rattles off a billion.
All of his
things that he
slots
can get.
are open, right?
He's got one attunement slot, which is the dagger, I believe.
Okay.
So we can get him 2 magic
It
items.
should be on the back if he has any more attunement stuff. Say any more attunement?
Does he have like boots? Ah, we should get him like boots
Oh,
of
I
Elven
didn't put the
Kind.
second.
No.
Yeah, you can get him. You can get him whatever you want.
We should find
He's
him
got a
some like.
little bit of money. He's got about 100 gold.
We should find him some boots of Elven Kind or something to help with his sneaking.
Yeah.
Boots of Elven Kind are
And-
cheap.
Or the cloak. Either one. I think they both give you stealth, but just one's visual
Boots
and
of
one's
Elven Kind are
auditory.
just uncommon. They're 250 gold for advantage on stealth checks.
Only 250?
Yeah, for advantage on all his stealth rolls involving sound.
Are those the boots or those? Is that the?
The Boots of Elven Kind.
Yeah. Fuck
But the
it.
Boots of Elven
What about
Kind
the cloak?
aren't attunement.
They aren't?
Mm-mm.
We
Nope.
should get him those
Yeah.
regardless.
I mean, you can't get them here, but I mean, like, for expediency, we can totally,
Yeah.
you can just have walked around and got them, for sure.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay, so you have Boots of Elven Kind. That would be from the Elvish guy.
What else could he possibly use?
What was his name?
Just more daggers?
In West Waterside.
Oh, a belt of returning or something.
Oh yeah, for his knives. Is there?
Lamrul Yingela. Belt of Returning would definitely help. Let me see.
That one's not in DMG, I don't think.
I agree. I'm just seeing like what kind of. That'd also be uncommon. That'd be 300.
Get him one of
yeah,
those
for
for sure.
sure.
He doesn't
That-
have to run
that
around and
is
pick up his
attunement.
knives.
That one is attunement.
Okay.
If you need to, like, need money, then I will. I'm just gonna take all the platinum and convert it to gold and add it together and then subtract. Because of the way that.
If you want to get him a bunch of +1 daggers, each of them is 100 each. If you prefer that, it doesn't really matter.
Do they have any cool magical daggers though? Like.
Yeah, he's got cool magical daggers. Let me look. This would
This is
be
how much
again
I've got on me.
Lamrul Yingela. And again, Egnir doesn't want anything. You're always content, constantly, all the time.
Yeah, I trust the matriarch to outfit me with what I need.
Jesus.
Sounds like a communist.
She will be going to the wedding.
They are a swarm.
Yeah, there's some elemental ones that he can get. Let's see, where would it be?
Like flame tongue or some shit.
Yeah, flame tongue he can get, like the flame tongue, and frost brand. So, frost brand's very rare, which would be 5k. Flame tongue is rare, which would be 2,500.
How much money do you have on you?
Now 1,300.
There's some that specifically deal with like very specific enemies, like Giant Slayer, stuff like that. But I don't think you want that. You can get them that fuck up constructs. You can get a lightning.
Like it does a lightning effect. That's pretty cool.
The DC, the DC and damage it does will increase as the rarity increases.
How much is the lightning one?
So you can get an uncommon one. The DC is only 13. And basically you can when he throws it, it transforms into a bolt of lightning.
Ooh, that's cool. Let's
but,
get him that.
Uncommon's 13. Rare would be DC 15. Very rare would be DC of 17. And then the damage would be 46, 66, 86 relative.
Do the rare one? How much would that be?
The rare one would be 3,000.
Does that come back with the belt of returning, or is that like a one-off
No,
thing?
it it's a once a day effect on that, but otherwise it does lightning damage. So its normal damage will be lightning damage anyway, but it won't be able to be used as a lightning bolt.
Sure.
But you can still throw it. It'll do 1d4 lightning, and if it's a sneak attack, that transforms
What
to
does
lightning
his
damage.
dagger do right now that he's using?
He just has a poison one.
It does an extra d6 of poison, I think.
2d4.
His sneak attack is the big thing. I mean, he's a rogue, so...
It's a +2. And this.
Jerdun can also carry more than one sword. So if you want...
He does have a shield in his inventory.
He doesn't use it, though.
Yeah.
Because he uses two-handed weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, he is capable of using one-handed weapons like longswords and stuff. But I think he uses greater weapon mastery, right? Or great weapon fighting. That's his fighting style.
It doesn't say. If he does, I don't have it on his sheet.
I think his fighting style is great weapon. I think I just added it to
which is just like +1 to his attack.
plus
Wait,
one
let
or
me
two.
see. Because right now to hit with his +2 greatsword is +10. His strength is 4. His proficiency, so 8, 9, 10. No, he doesn't have any bonuses.
I think it's just a damage, isn't it? Not to hit.
No, it wouldn't be to damage. I think it would
Oh,
be
you
to
can
hit.
check. I don't know. It might be. It might be heavy armor. I can't remember.
He only has 18, which is the typical AC for plate mail. So.
Right, but it would. I think he takes -3 from. I could be wrong. Doesn't matter. We'll
That's
look.
a
We'll look
feat.
into it later.
Okay.
But yeah, he can technically have more than one. He could have 2 swords on his back and 2 on his hip if he wanted. Like you can have as many weapons as you want for the guy. He's also proficient in all martial weapons, so it doesn't have to be a greatsword. It can be a glaive, can be a battle axe, can be. I mean, he knows a lot of different ways to fight. He just typically has been using that sword because it's dope.
He has a crossbow, but it's kind of shitty.
He's used it a couple times.
It's
He's not very good at it.
+4 to hit. It's
Right.
really bad.
He's not very good at it.
I'm worried about like him having range ability. I guess
Yeah. I don't know.
we should get him some. You know what?
You can get him a chain of returning. 50 foot.
So he could throw his sword.
50-foot chain, yeah. Of
Ooh.
returning.
Can you throw a sword
Can
proficiently?
with a chain of returning.
Yes. How much is the chain of returning?
The chain of returning's cool. Chain of returning is rare. That would be 1,500. It would give him 50 foot. It
Yeah.
would give him 50 feet, but
He could throw his.
No,
fucking
I totally
sword.
get in a
That's
fantasy setting that
badass.
makes perfect sense because
he's strong
it's just
enough.
so
Yeah.
interesting.
He just tosses
Alright.
it, and the chain attaches to the bottom of the pommel. He throws it. The chain is attached on the belt loop, and then he holds on to it as it flies, and he'll pull it back, and it basically the chain magically reduces.
That's some
into
Ghost
it.
Rider shit right
It is.
there.
It's pretty cool, but I don't think because that'd be a ranged attack. I don't think his smites work on that. For the record,
Well, a Ghost Rider subclass would actually be cool.
It's still a lot of damage because it's a
it is a
sword
lot
of
of damage.
sharpness.
So I'm just letting you know. I think those spells specifically say melee attack.
No, because I think I've smited with
some
tossing
of
my
them
spear.
are different. Like your
so.
divine smite, I think is fine. I think the branding smite specifically is like a melee attack.
Okay.
Divine smite, I think, is just on your next attack. So because you can use divine smites on crossbows.
Okay. Yeah. We'll
So just pay
definitely get
attention
him
to
the
that.
chain.
Just pay attention to that if you guys get into a fight while he's doing that. So yeah, you can get him a chain of returning.
Hey.
So that's pretty dope.
Is that attunement?
It is.
Okay. Do we want to just keep him with Ring of Evasion, Sword of Sharpness, Chain of Returning, and get rid of the cloak?
Yeah, he doesn't need the cloak of Featherfall.
I'll take that back if he doesn't want it.
Okay, you can have it. Anything else you guys want? Did you want the lightning?
How much would it be to upgrade Jerdun's armor to adamantine?
The cost.
Like 1,000.
What's the cost
I think
of
it was 1,000.
what's the cost of armor? in your PHB.
I don't know. Do we have a PHB over here?
The cost of plate armor. It's on
I
page.
think it's 1,500.
Look on page 146, I think.
Because I want to say
It's
that's how much
1,000 or
we paid for
1,500
mine.
Because that one class, you need to get plate armor before I looked it up, and it's like 1,500, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Armor.
it's not,
Armor is 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500.
plate armor is 1,500. That'd be 2,000.
But if we sold his, or is it upgrading his set?
Yeah.
Or are
No,
we
you can't upgrade
switching?
it. You have to make it an out of all new adamantine.
Okay, so we could sell his old armor to them.
Right. Like him, he wanted his old armor with mithril on it.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit different.
But like last time when I upgraded armor, I sold them my old one to get the money for that taken off of the cost of the
Yeah, you
new
can sell
armor.
that for 500 maybe.
So just
Yeah,
1,500
just
total.
roll me a charisma check. What'd you get? Net one?
25.
Okay, you can sell it for 300.
Fuck.
That's the best deal you're gonna get.
Okay.
Okay, so you sell his old plate armor for 300, and they take his measurements. At the end of the day, you can get adamantine armor, which makes him resistance to criticals. It is a little bit heavier.
So that makes it 1,700
Yeah.
after? Okay.
So 1,700 gold for that. Can I get anybody anything else while we're in the shopping area?
I mean, all my stuff is pretty.
It's up to you.
We just need to go get gifts and
I do have
outfits.
two or too much lost, though.
It's up to you. So while you're talking, and eventually you head to Arcavius's and get that stuff, the mage hands are helping you as you kind of ask for different stuff, and they ask for money, and you put the money in their mage hand, and they take it, and then they go get the thing you want. Arcavius is looking off in his own records in a desk in the back. And eventually he pulls out what looks like a small business card. He goes, yes! Mica, the draconic scholar Mica. She's, where's she at? Bayside? West Waterside? No. She's just outside of Fort Woollock.
Where's that at?
Just to the north.
Oh, okay.
Mica-
Fort Woollock is where you guys had been giving the paragons. There's a big island at the north, kind of, right up here at the top of this, right there. So this fort here, and then there's these rows of houses right here. Some of those are businesses, and most of them are noble people. This person is Mica, M-Y-C-A, and she is a draconic scholar. She'll have things there for you if you need to kill a dragon, or maim a dragon, or trick a dragon, or marry a dragon.
Okay. Maybe we should go visit her really quick, and then we'll go find what we need for the wedding.
Sounds good.
Okay, and you can do so. All right. It's a short walk. On the way, you can grab food and stuff if you'd like. You haven't eaten, and it's getting later in the day. So it's about dinner time. There's plenty of places, or you can hold out for a nice dinner.
We'll hold out.
Okay. What's Triton's constitution score?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. +4.
4? Can we get food? Can we get food?
We have to go talk to this person
Burritos.
first.
If you
Yeah,
wanna
Let's
get
buy a
okay.
burrito
If
stand.
you want to get something small on the side, go for it. It's up to you.
If you can walk and eat it, go for it.
1 second. And he walks over, and you see him pointing at several things, and he comes back with a burrito about the size of like a
Are you gonna be able
like a schnauzer.
Are you
How do
gonna
they
be able to
even
eat
make-
later?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
so
they made
much
tortillas that big.
It's steak and chicken.
Probably is 2 or 3.
You can make a tortilla as big as you want. Gotta put more tortillas. What do you mean?
No, I'm just thinking about how big of
course
a
you could.
tortilla you could make and what you could put in it.
All of it. You could put the whole world in a tortilla. It's great. He's just chewing on it.
Doesn't the steak overpower the chicken? Vice
No.
versa? Okay.
That's so
Live life,
much.
you're done. Live life.
I respect it. Except for the chicken part.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I try to avoid meat altogether, but
Not me.
I'll definitely avoid meat altogether.
I feel like you
Except
burn
for
enough
bugs.
calories in adventuring that you need protein. You need the protein.
you
at some
can get
point.
protein without
I can
meat.
You can't slay dragons on legumes alone.
Yes, you can.
I
get my-
disagree.
You realize that I've been eating vegetarian for pretty much the whole time we've been adventuring together?
Same.
You have a smaller frame,
I think
and your
Egnier
bones
does
are hollow.
too.
Yeah,
My bones are hollow, but I
vary so
take more
much.
hits than you can.
You're like a magical swamp person, so I don't even know
All
how your
these
metabolism
excuses.
Technically, he eats good mushrooms.
works. See, they're magical a little bit.
So as you argue about this on the way,
You're one to talk about, people's frames. Mr. I'm so frail,
Hey.
I'm going to die
I
from
have hollow
exhaustion
bones,
on
but
the
I
top
can
of a
take at least
mountain.
I eat
more
as
hits
much
than you.
protein as I can because I need it.
You definitely need more than just protein. You need like a gym month or something.
You
Christ.
need to lift some weight.
Just anything.
I exercise the most important muscle.
Your brain?
This
Don't
one.
even!
Kasdan goes to say, "You did, brain."
Kasdan.
Rawr.
Oh my God.
So as you guys as you guys walk up, you come.
What's this?
You follow the
I'll fly
address on the
1,000
little
feet up
business
and
card you're
fall and
given,
not put my wings out.
and it just says Mica, Draconic Scholar, and then it has an address. It's very plain. It's white with blue letters. And as you follow that, you walk past Fort Woollok on your left-hand side. It looks normal, like everything is going fine. Again, they have like really colorful guards here. They wear like purples and yellows and blues and reds and often different gestures. What are you laughing about?
What?
You
Nothing.
laughing about the dick thing?
Maybe.
Fucking God.
He's just
Called
staring
out.
at me laughing.
I wasn't intending to stare at you for what it's worth. I was staring into the ether, and you happened to be in the direction I was looking at.
The
Sorry.
ether is right behind you.
No, you're good. I just. Anyway, and you come to a silver-looking house. Not like sparkly silver, more like just a light gray, and it has very plain shutters that are painted white, with frosted windows that you can't really see past, and a tiny sign above the door that says Mica's Draconic Scholarly, and a door, a blue door.
Knock, knock, knock.
You knock on the door and you hear, "Come in."
I open the door.
You open the door, and inside it's kind of like a mom and pop antique shop kind of feel. When you come in, there's like that dusty smell, and the floors are that hardwood that when you step on it, it creaks constantly. And there's definitely a basement under there or something because it like just how you can hear the sound of wood floors. And sitting behind a desk with books on either side is a white-furred, blue-eyed, with pink skin underneath the white fur, tabaxi woman. She wears a black tunic with silver accents and and she stands up and she's almost 6 feet tall, very, very skinny, with a loose-fitting belt with blue gems in it that mark the notches. She stands up. "Oh, Welky.
Hi.
Hi.
We're here to actually get some help about
She kind of steps around the desk and walks over and looks down at you.
dragon weddings.
Dragon weddings?
Yes.
Excellent. Who's getting married?
I point to Agnir.
That would be me.
Oh my. Have you considered change of clothing?
We're going to go shopping for clothes after
Excellent.
this.
This is what I always wear.
I'd hate for you to die. Why are you marrying a dragon? They're horrible beasts.
Long
that
story.
rain down terror on the lands.
Well, you heard the war ended recently, right?
Yes?
This wedding was kind of part of the deal with that.
Contractual obligation.
I'll pray for you. She walks over and grabs a cup and holds it, and it seems like a very milky tea, like maybe like a chai. She says,
That's cute.
"So, what can we do for you specifically? I have books on dragons. I can tutor you on dragons. I have weapons that kill dragons. I have ammunition that kills dragons. I have potions that let you act a little bit like dragons. I also have some scales that maybe you could, I have some scale mail that maybe I got from different dragons. Don't worry about it. And also, I know things about all the dragons. So if you want to know information about dragons, I could do that. That kind of costs us the tutoring as well."
Well, I guess we'll go with the tutoring because we need to know about. We need to know about green dragons specifically.
Green dragons. 80 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. She sets down the cup, takes the gold, counts it all, puts it in a box on the desk. So, what's your name?
Alenia?
No,
Oh,
yes.
Agnir?
Staying
Edmund.
here.
Interesting. Uses her hands, her sort of paw hands, to grab Agnir by the hand. Are you sure?
We?
Okay. What color is the dragon? Green, you say?
Yes.
Green.
Green dragon. Why? Oh gosh. You
Yes.
could have picked a different color.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to really pick.
She was the only one who wanted to get married.
Green dragons, specifically, are known to be the most conniving of all the dragons.
Oh no.
Yes, they typically,
Right, Agnir's gonna kill us all.
well, they work to get power in any way possible.
Seems like this is why
So
one
that,
of those.
that makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
why that would happen. They are the craftiest and most manipulative. Typically they stalk prey for days. In the forest, did you see the dragon form?
I don't
No.
believe we saw her dragon form.
Oh,
no.
okay. Well, they typically have longer legs so they can walk through forests and more efficiently stalk prey. And they don't have horns. They have instead like leathery scales on the neck to protect it. And they toy with their food. And usually pick off the weakest as they go. And then make slaves of those who are still alive. So, sometimes they surrender under false pretense to kill later. Also, as far as treasure and gifts, I can't believe gifts. Okay.
What you're doing right now could, like, save a lot of lives.
Sure. Well, it says here in my notes. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, so, how, are you trying to really impress the dragon?
Enough to where we don't get, like,
How,
murdered
morality
at the party.
speaking, how flexible, is
No
your morale?
slaves.
Well, that's number one. So, sentient creatures that bend to its will are... That's perfect. Perfect wedding gift.
No.
Popular heroes. Just handing a popular hero right over. Very popular bards. If you know any well-known bards or anyone in the entertainment industry, for servitude in perpetuity, or a very exclusive performance would probably be fine.
Can we move away from the sentient creatures part of the gifts?
Yes, but I'm just saying, it's like inviting a very famous guest to a wedding as another form of the gift would be very good. So if you know any famous people,
just to perform
But
there,
not-
but not to be
it depends on how
enslaved.
famous. So, yeah, if it's very very famous, then yes, good job. If it's moderate famous, then
Professor, are you not trained as a bard?
Oh God, I'm not famous for that.
You're famous in one.
debauchery.
He's famous for murdering.
coughs.
Hot debauchery is famous for murdering things, not for
That sounds like prime dragon entertainment.
It's literally dragon things.
Murder, you say?
Yeah.
They are dragons. The display of power is very interesting. It'd be a combination of popular hero and bard, just saying. Oh, if you know a sage, they love sages. Not the plant, people. Again, same thing. I guess material treasures. Do you like emeralds?
Okay.
Big ones, wood carvings, probably of themselves. Musical instruments, popular and powerful ones, with magical properties, and sculptures of humanoid subjects. So large emeralds is probably a good way to go. I wouldn't gift anything under 1,000, roughly.
Would they like things that are usable in human form, or?
That's what the musical instruments are for.
Okay.
I also imagine if they need anything done, they use their slaves. So convenience isn't a big deal for them.
I mean, if you're interested, I do have weapons that kill
Like
dragons.
jewelry?
No. No, thank you.
Dragon Slayer weapons?
How
No,
much?
we could probably kill one anyways.
How much for a Dragon Slayer weapon?
Yes.
Well, I have short swords, long swords, great swords, and crossbows with 10 ammunition. Starting at 2,500. They do an extra 3d6 of damage to dragons.
I might come back.
Like every single time, it's like a
Yeah.
third level rogue sneak attack, no matter what. Which gets added onto your normal damage for the. So, like a short sword would do 4d6 extra damage. Long sword would do a d8 plus 3d6. Great sword 5d6, and different levels of
Not
crossbows.
counting smites and everything.
Not counting smites and everything. So they do an extra 3d6, and it goes past resistance because it's specifically for dragons. Also has dragon scale mail that I don't know if any of you want.
Scale mail would be a downgrade for me.
Um,
It would be kind of a just a fuck you to show up in black scale mail.
Can we
with a
not
fucking
try and
sword.
antagonize the dragons?
No, not at the wedding. I meant
well, they offer you
Later.
resistance against that dragon type. Is basically so, and she has them in all kinds. What's up?
Would wearing it be seen as an insult to dragons?
Not for a groom. If it was the same color as her.
to wear green dragon scales in
Right.
his armor or clothing, whatever.
You could get green dragon scale mail.
It fits him more than like a nice suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's also draconic potions. Potions that give you resistance against each type. That have a little bit of their blood in it. And then also dragon breath potions that scale just like that lightning dagger. So 46 breath weapons. So it's either a cone or a beam, depending on what type of dragon it is. Because they all have different types of breath weapons. But so you can get any elemental dragon breath if you'd like.
Scale mail would increase my AC from 17 to 18.
Are you capable of wearing scale mail? It's technically
There's
a
a
natural
strength
substance
limit.
as well. So it wouldn't be metal, which wouldn't go against your druid shit.
Yeah, I mean, druids are proficient in light and medium.
Yeah, and the only thing is they won't wear metal, so...
Yeah.
And that's not metal. It's dragon.
How
Are
much
we
is that?
sure that Green Dragon Scale Mail won't get him murdered as soon as he shows up for this
Yeah, for the
wedding?
groom. You guys
Okay.
can't wear it.
Sure, but they wouldn't. I
He's
just want
going to be a kin.
Okay, well, we're already dragonkin, so
But he's going to be different.
I understand. I'm just. So I just want to make sure no one's gonna be off put. Okay.
Not for him.
How much did you say that was?
I didn't. For green, 3,000.
It's a lot,
It's +1 scale.
but we could kind of consider that
+1 scale and gives you resistance against green. So I think that's acid.
if we take this out of party
Or
gold,
poison.
we could consider this our sort of party gift to Egnir, our friend.
We also all have to spend 1,000 gold on gifts. Do we have enough
Yeah.
money?
Yeah, that's the problem.
How much money do you have?
Like 2,000 plus whatever
Okay.
it is.
I have
platinum.
1,300 still.
Okay, I have enough to get a gift after that.
And then
I don't know if you're supposed to bring a gift.
You are the gift.
you.
But your matriarch will bring a gift on behalf of the Golgari.
So, you said 3,000?
3,000.
It's gonna be rough.
She's also open to buying dragon things from you.
I wish I still had that dragon
If you
scale
have any
shield.
dragon things, I don't know what
So
you
like
guys
these
have.
arrows that I have,
I sold
What
my
arrows do you have?
dragon line
the
shield.
ones that the air copter general gave me, the dragon bane arrows.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you just hold on to those?
Yeah, if you plan on fighting dragons, it's probably best to keep the dragon bane arrows.
Yeah, it does add 3d6.
It's
Yeah, that's
there's
literally
only-
what she's trying to sell you.
But there's only
There's no
two
way you could
of
budge
each
on the
color.
price at all.
Only 2 of each color.
Yeah.
What?
There's no way you could budge on the price at all.
Only with trading.
What color is Sylvain? White. Oh, I don't plan on fighting him.
That's cold.
I have 2 of these white dragon bane arrows. I don't want to fight him.
I'd have to. Okay, 3,000.
3,000?
How
Take
much
the
would
armor.
each of these arrows be for you?
100?
Yeah,
I have to
no.
sell at profit.
Not worth.
So, we'll just take the green dragon armor then.
Green dragon armor. Okay, so for 3,000, yeah, it easily fits Egnir.
At
Over
2,000.
time, you can grow your shrooms and stuff on it if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
I think we should also get some nicer stuff to wear with the armor for the wedding.
When you put it on, it would look really good if, 'cause
Like a tabard or
it's
something.
basically like a vest that comes down and then it has like a skirt on it. It would look really good with nice pants and like a shirt underneath that was
That's
like
what I'm
frillier.
saying. Like a flowy shirt and
Right.
some, maybe like a nice tabard kind of frilly things hanging down with some gold trim and some, I don't know.
Gold works really well with green.
Yeah, so that,
Go pack.
What?
he said go pack.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck off.
You said it was +1 scale?
It is +1 scale.
Maybe
That
some
gives you
black
resistance
and
against...
green.
Again, I believe it's acid breath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That green dragons have? Okay, so if it's acid, then you get resistance against acid.
You know what? You bring my AC up to 19.
From 17, right?
Yeah.
I'm still at 18.
Not much you can do if you want to fly.
Nope.
It's okay. You a ranger.
Yeah.
Blood hunter.
And I have Misty Step and everything, so.
Okay, anything else?
No, I guess we'll go get some clothing and gifts.
I have gifts.
What kind of
I have things. I like to lure dragons.
Okay, so what do you have?
What do you want?
Oh, I don't know. You're the person who knows things about dragons.
I have emeralds of all sorts of sizes.
Okay, what size would be good? How much?
Well, 1,000 at least.
How
Do you
big
have
is the one
emerald-
that's 1,000?
Do you have emerald jewelry or anything like that?
Of course.
Oh, worth that much?
Yes.
I'll
You
find.
want to hunt white dragons? I have stuff for them too.
If you have like a
Red?
nice golden emerald necklace or something.
Beautiful, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if she would like a golden emerald like tiara.
So the
or
necklace is
something.
1100.
Okay. I'll do that as me and Jerdun's gift to the dragon.
What about
So
like a-
an emerald necklace. It basically has it's a gold chain. It comes down and it almost looks like it starts to like leaves falling from. They're shaped in the form of leaves. It looks like green leaves falling down, and as it sort of goes like this, and it makes a leaf shape in itself. It's like a mosaic almost.
What about
Okay.
like a bracelet?
Be a pretty fancy bracelet.
Or a
I
better
have-
suggestion?
Bracelet. I have rings.
Sure.
I have rings worth that much. It'd be a platinum setting and.
I'm so broke.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I spent
It
pretty much everything.
is magic imbued. The one I have.
What does it do?
It's a protection ring. Would add 1 AC.
Oh, never mind.
No?
Don't want to make the dragon stronger.
I don't think that'll make or break the difference here.
Okay. I also have, I do have a couple musical instruments. If you're interested in that, I have a lyre and a guitar.
How much?
Well, depends on which one you want. The lyre is a little bit more expensive, about 1,200. The guitar
Lyres
is
are
closer to 950.
Pretty.
Yeah, but guitars are nice.
Yeah, but that one's 950.
I'm
You
not
know.
gonna spend 300 extra gold if I don't have to.
Armadillo is in the room and looking at all this stuff.
What
We
should
could
we
get
get?
an extra 50 gold thing.
I like the way she thinks. The guitar and then 100 gold emerald.
Ooh. Okay.
Do you gift wrap?
No, I do not. Gift wrap. So the lyre also has magical properties, and it is. Oh, wrong book. Let me see exactly what you're giving here.
God, we've spent. This is the most money I
You
think
did
we've dropped
spend a
all
lot
at
of
one
money,
time.
yeah.
Whew.
It's okay, we're stimulating the economy.
Yeah, I'm like.
The wrong
I'm broke.
economy.
Oh, wait, no, I have +6 more gold to add to this.
No, we're now broke. We are
Yeah,
now broke.
party funds,
Here
done.
we go.
We have used.
25 silver if you want it.
No, it's fine. Hold on to your silver.
It is it has bark skin, cure wounds, and fog cloud in it.
Cool.
But it's a very pretty lyre.
I'll take it.
Okay. This lyre has on the front. Do you know what lyres look like?
Yeah.
So they come out like this, and they have 2 stems, and they strings in the middle with a arch on the top, and on it has 2 faces facing one another on the front. Yeah. So you can definitely get that. Okay.
What time is it in game right now?
Pretty late. It's getting to 8:39 o'clock.
How big is like 1,000 gold emerald?
About a baseball. You can get different settings and stuff. Get a little bit smaller one. And there's also small emerald statues that you can get of various critters. Again, wood carvings are good. They live in forests, but it'd be a big
Big
for
carving.
1,000. You're talking like a multi-level totem pole. At that
Yeah.
point.
That'd be pretty dope, though.
Is there something like that? We only have like 3 days till the wedding. Is there something like that that's already completed, or somewhere in the city I can find something like that?
For a wood carving.
Yeah.
Let's see what chance tells us. Natural 20. Yes, apparently there is.
It's those wood carver guys from that show.
Yeah. Oh, that show is so good, bad. Yeah. So there is a segmented. Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking at random shit on my desk. Okay. So there's a long serpent, with emerald eyes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like 15 feet, and it has 3 sections. You don't know how you're gonna load it, but yeah, you could.
It would fit in the Hartnell, though. You could get it in there and.
I could carry it for you, maybe.
Kasdan has some machinations. Well, Sig has those spheres.
Ah, Ketchum sphere. Smart. Okay, so how much
What's
is
about
that?
that? That'd be like 1,100.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay. So you have a large wooden serpent. It's very nice though. Like, it's finished and segmented, so you just push it together basically. Hand carved, one of a kind. Anything else?
Let's go
Everybody got their gift?
Beyond the gifts themselves, is there any aspect to the ceremony that we should be aware of?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question that
Or
you
behaviors.
paid for. So
Behaviors we should not
yes,
engage
yes,
in.
of course. There, depending on the situation, there will be a performance. There will be a fight. There will be a meal. There will be vows. And shortly after, in dragon custom, there is the night-long dance.
Night-long dance.
Yes. Take comfortable shoes.
Is this literal? Is
Literal dancing. For the whole night until the sun comes up.
And if we get tired,
You won't.
Who is doing the fighting?
I don't know.
does that vary from wedding to wedding?
Yes, it's just a spectacle of kinds. The performance will be separate. It's usually based on themes that that particular dragon enjoys. Your vows, specifically, you will need to exchange something that means a significant amount to you, and you will have to hand it over. So consider that.
Agner, do you even own things that...
That you care about. Yeah.
No.
Well, you better figure it out. It's part of your vows. There will be a dragon priest there to make sure it's there. After the night-long dance, of course, there's consummation.
I don't think we need to know about that.
But there's only 2 people involved in that,
Thank God.
typically.
Is there any sort of honeymoon period that they're expected to?
No,
you know?
business as usual the day after.
Okay.
I don't know this dragon, so I don't know exactly what, But if you want to, I have things that can kill her in the middle of the night. Or yourself, if you're worried about being consumed. And you'd rather go out with dignity.
Depends on what my matriarch wishes.
Well, all right. Looks like you have 2 balls and chains.
Pretty much.
3.
Who's the third?
Don't worry about it.
What?
What?
Nothing.
It's very interesting. Normally
You're gonna hit me. It's fine. I get it.
Normally, green dragons like to eat elves. It's very interesting that she chose you to marry.
Maybe that's why.
I
It's a
think it has
trap.
something to do with his standing.
I'm gonna ask you straight up, as someone who studies dragons,
Indeed.
what are the chances this is a trap?
You made an agreement in writing?
Yes.
Well, the marriage is definitely true. I don't know about the rest of it.
Okay. At the very least, you're probably safe, because one of the other dragons wants you to do that fight. So, I don't think another dragon will fuck over another, you know.
I don't
they're-
think Zilbane will let them.
Fair enough.
We're the only. They need you to keep him alive and do his thing.
Need me.
These two
Killing
are
an
expendable.
emperor, right, that would fly
Yeah.
in the face of the agreement we just
That's
made.
fair.
Would also start a whole nother war.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you made the right decisions.
I hope you gave us their info.
We did.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome.
We might be back in the
I
future.
hope to see you soon.
Yep. God, that's weird.
Have a good night. You guys sort of walk out.
I have a headache. Can we get some food?
Yeah, let's get
And then
food.
tomorrow we can go shopping?
Yeah.
Ugh, we're broke now.
Yeah, this is the least amount of money I have had since we left Gygax the first time.
Yeah.
Well, you head outside, and you don't have Sigurd Carl with you, or Siko and Katie. Do you want to try to get them, or are you good?
No, I'm gonna let them do their own
Jordana,
thing.
Armadillo, and Kasdan with you.
Me and Jordana are gonna split off from you guys and go find food.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if that one place is open.
You don't want to come to the Celestine with us?
Not really.
Vegetarian.
Jordana would hate it.
That's true.
So what do they have there?
Vegetarian.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Bugs.
It's Eric Cochran.
Man.
They have that cake that does nothing for us.
Oh shit, that's right. I mean, you want pizza?
Eh.
Little flatbread action?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, you guys want to come with us or you go with them?
I mean, pizza sounds better than bugs, if I'm being honest. I've had both.
That's fair. For you, anyways. I don't like pizza.
Alright, cool. So you guys can go off and have a nice dinner?
What is Agneer doing?
I don't know. You want pizza or bugs?
I think I might go back to Zahar now.
Okay.
That's neither.
Correct.
Well, shit. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Just gonna profess how great he is.
No, I'm not. We forgot, guys.
Forgot what?
We fucking forgot. We're in the best city on the planet, and we forgot. Tomorrow night. One night only. You're invited. You're invited. Looks at Kasdan. You're invited.
Oh no.
We need Sig. We need Siko. We need Carl. Agneer. My man. We're throwing you a bachelor party.
Oh
Hey, what?
Okay, you can chaperone.
No, just guys.
Well,
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
gonna get very drunk,
Yep.
and
We all are.
no. I can keep tabs.
She can keep tabs on you anyways. It'll be fine.
It's a little overbearing.
What is that face about?
everything's good.
If you want to
This
go
is
have
gonna
fun,
be
just
great.
go have fun. Just
This
don't.
is gonna be great. I do want to have fun.
Just don't get into any trouble.
I'm not gonna get in any trouble. He winked at me. Wow, I can't even lie to her. What the hell just happened to me? Anyway, yeah, tomorrow night. We're gonna get pizza now, though. Anyway, you go do your thing. Tomorrow you're our prisoner. So. You guys go off and you have a nice dinner. Did you want to say anything, or just have a good old dinner?
Just want to tell her that tomorrow we're gonna go shopping. Just her and I.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get some nice
She
stuff.
seems excited about that.
Are you doing the clothes here? Are we doing? I thought Delric said specifically there was a tailor and Gygax
There is a
also.
tailor and
Well,
Gygax.
I want to do clothes here.
Okay.
And I'm a little...
Broke
There's a
bougie.
couple of things I wanted to get also. I need to
Broken
help.
bougie.
I think we should help Agnir with his fucking... with his fashion.
What? How?
Okay, so Agnir heads off to the Hartnell, and you guys find a nice bistro of sorts.
Have some nice veggie pizza.
It's a mixed bag. There's humans and elves, and Aarakocrans. You do see some half orcs. You actually see a couple tieflings, which is interesting. They're together. Looks like a man and a woman just hanging out. Both of which are purple, like the professor. A little bit darker hue. They look at you and sort of like there's not like kinship between tieflings. Not that you're actually.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to give a shit. And you guys sit down, and it's just like a normal pizza place. Just make your own. It's a little bit different than like pizza IRL, since you have like fucking you could get all sorts of crazy shit on it. But yeah. So you can get your vegetarian or vegan on if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all kind of get your own thing. They have they serve beer or water.
Water.
Water's fine.
Okay.
I know who's drinking.
What? I'm not drinking.
Really?
Gotta hydrate.
Got a pre-game for tomorrow. Make sure
Drinks
you're
water. Kazan's like, oh gosh.
I look at Kazan and I'm like, yeah, you didn't know the last me, did you?
He was very alcoholic. Like,
No, but I could probably score some party favors.
what does that mean?
You've never even been to this city. Who do you have connections
Why
with
you-
in a city you've never been?
What does that mean?
So innocent. Anyway.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What does party favors mean?
Yeah. That face means nothing.
He's talking about drugs.
Oh. Of course.
Yeah, he could get us drugs.
How do you know a person to get drugs from in a city you've never been to?
Don't worry about it.
That's an odd use of your spy abilities. I respect it, and I love you for it, but...
You guys are degenerates.
Well, I don't know.
You're done, Kazan, Professor, and Elenia at one dinner table talking about drugs. We know where this goes.
I don't know. I don't usually do a lot of drugs, but more of a drink fella. I don't know if drugs will even work on me.
I was about to ask that.
As long as the drug isn't... if alcohol works, you can become
Yeah.
inebriated, as long as it's not a disease
I have
thing.
to drink a lot, but yeah. It's okay, I go with the strong stuff.
I was just thinking about the polymorph party, the
What are you... Okay.
hallucinogenic... Oh boy.
What are you guys even gonna do for a bath?
I have no idea. I don't even know what that guy likes. But we have to do it.
He likes
Nothing.
He likes dead
mushrooms
stuff.
Yeah.
and spiders.
Just gonna go party
Well, there's
this-
probably a place that is dope out here, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be cool.
He's gonna hate it the whole time.
No, he won't. We'll find stuff he likes to do.
Is he capable of hating things? He seems ambivalent at worst. And best.
I don't know. We could look around tomorrow and see if there's anything. I don't know. I think drugs will help.
Maybe.
The elves make good shit.
Last time his mind was altered, he had a bit of a freak out. And didn't seem okay.
It wasn't recreational. It was a creature shooting mushroom spores into his face.
I'm just saying,
Oh God.
be careful.
We were in a...
Yeah, is
also,
that what happened?
we were in a
Yeah.
sewer. That's a bad place for
Sounds
a trip.
terrible.
Jordan was there.
I know. This sounds terrible. This is not what we're doing. We're not gonna go to any sewers. We're not gonna fight anybody. We're gonna have a good time. We just have to figure out what a good time for him means.
A good time for him is going to talk to weird mushroom creatures.
That sounds awesome. Do they have a zoo? We can go to the zoo.
I don't think there would be weird mushroom creatures at a zoo.
Have you ever been high at the zoo? It's probably great.
I've never done either.
It's so pretty.
I've been high most places.
It's pretty great.
Anyway,
Guess we go to the zoo high. I'm just saying.
Are we saying out of character? Going to the zoo?
I mean, that too is fine.
I'm so confused.
Did they drug test Ember?
Yeah.
That would suck.
it seems to be the only thing he really enjoys is doing things to make the matriarch happy. And
There's a botanical garden? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is there
Ooh,
like
we
a
can go
spider?
scuba diving.
Is there like a spider garden? You know, like butterfly gardens are a thing? Just spiders?
Spider garden?
I don't know.
What kind of asshole would do that?
Agnir.
I mean, if you... We could do it in the Hartnell to be safe. You can just make stuff, right?
Yeah.
What if we made him a spider garden? I don't know.
I can't just
And we
make
just got-
creatures out of thin air.
I don't know how it works. I just cut things.
Go buy a bunch of spiders and release them into
Where
the
do
heart
you
note.
buy? Who's the spiders for?
Can we not release animals into the Hartnell willy-nilly? There isn't a zoo in the Hartnell. Although,
Make one.
Oh god.
We could make a farm-to-table restaurant out of the Hartnell.
I'm not going to use a
How about we
trans-dimensional
don't?
vehicle as a business front.
That seems stupid.
Oh,
How about
okay.
what?
What? I just said or not.
Oh.
Are mushroom strippers a thing?
Strippers.
See,
I don't feel like he likes anything like that.
I'm just combining words at this point.
I feel like to him, I feel like the humanoid body is like a scientific endeavor.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that his balls move when he sees something he's attracted to. I don't think he has anything in there. I think it's just a blank slate.
That was more detailed than I felt was necessary. Is there a place we can just watch stuff rot? He likes that.
We could go to the cemetery.
You
We
can't
could go to
really-
a burial.
I don't think the family of the person
tread
who
We could
into-
we could crash a funeral.
No. You're done.
Okay, so we
The
don't want
world's
to crash a
strongest
funeral.
adventure is crash a
Ooh,
funeral.
ooh. Tattoos.
No.
Okay.
We can't-
Challenge. Say yes.
What are you gonna get a tattoo of?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
If it's a tribal thing like you talked about,
Tribal? No.
we're gonna have words.
How many words? All right, that looks like a no.
Maybe more like fist.
As long as I can get the belt off, I'm good. Seriously, it makes her super strong. It's horrifying.
Oh boy.
Huh. I mean, what else? What is there to not do? Is there like a skydiving?
Why do you know what skydiving
The elves
is?
do it all the time. They have fucking.
Oh yeah, they have airships. Fair enough.
I don't know if that would be fun though.
You could
I mean,
ask him.
If Elios has wings, it's like. Like that'd be.
Be a day.
It's like asking someone to go on a walk for
Yeah.
him. We want everybody to have fun. Any wholesome ideas?
Maybe like help him tend to a garden, like his garden, bring him plants.
Oh my god, we're not dating.
You could, like, I don't know, go look for more plants he could buy to put in the garden. Or, like, mushrooms or something.
I said the word party out loud, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, not an afternoon. You want to go on a nice afternoon, Agneer? Then, yeah, I would. I'm giving you a hard time. You don't deserve it. She's gonna hurt me. My vote is high at the zoo.
Where is there a zoo?
I don't know. But we have a vehicle that can get to any zoo.
You could always have a zone of truth circle with him.
That wasn't fun the last time. Don't treat that recreationally.
It was kind of fun.
Also, Agneer tells the truth constantly anyway. He doesn't care what anyone thinks of
No, but
anything.
maybe he would, I don't know, say some crazy stuff.
I don't think there's a crazy mushroom in that man's body. I think it's just stoic murder. Very steady.
Alright. So this conversation goes on for a while. Anything else you want to do?
Never talk about Agneer's balls again.
I've
Ever.
never seen him, I don't know.
Ever.
He might just have, like, 3 mushrooms in various shapes. You
Please,
never know.
God, no, I don't want to know what's going on down there. Can we
One
not
of them definitely
speculate?
looks like a mushroom, at least.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I mean, we could go on a hunt with him.
That might be something he'd enjoy.
We'll just go kill something big, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I think we should let him pick between Hyatt, the zoo, and going.
Okay.
you boys do whatever tomorrow. I guess I'll just hang out with the ladies.
Is that a guilt trip?
No!
I don't know.
No. I just genuinely don't know what we're going to do.
I'm sure you all have something in common.
Are you saying that because we're all women?
Yeah.
You should not say that! I might be gay, but I know!
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. You can talk about
Oh no, stop.
flowers
Oh
or
god!
doing your hair.
Oh no!
Have you ever seen me do my hair?
No, you got kind of a magic herbal essence thing going on, so I don't know. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
So Elenia, Katie, and Armadillo can hang out tomorrow and
Giggle and have a pillow fight?
I still have the belt on.
Oh god! Why?
I can throw you
Do each other's
longer
nails.
than your body. Whatever.
Throw longer.
I can throw farther than he is tall. And I will throw him through a window.
A window? Oh god. Okay.
We should get cast in one of those belts.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving! I get up and walk away.
I'm a little proud of that one.
That's it, we're done. Stream's over.
Between that and the heels on his boots, I... This is just a fucking train.
Kasdan own a riding crop?
I'm so glad we don't have sponsors. Oh,
We're probably get a lot of hate mail after that one.
it's a good way to get a call from G Fuel. Yeah, so,
Yikes.
what game is that? Anything else you guys want to do before the bachelor party?
No.
Okay. Any commerce that'll happen tomorrow? So tomorrow we're gonna do bachelor party, or not tomorrow. Next session, we're gonna do the bachelor party. Okay.
Okay.
Are we
And
gonna
that-
do commerce now?
And then we'll do the wedding, probably back to back. We'll do a whole
Okay.
session.
Okay.
I wanted to go shopping with.
Yeah. So what do you
Yeah,
want?
let's go. So when we get up, I want to.
Oh,
Me and Jordan need to go
yeah.
find clothes.
I need to go do that too.
Clothes. Okay. We're looking for fine clothes.
Are we gonna? Let's just take Egnir first thing in the morning and go get him something, and then
Sure.
we can go about our day and do whatever the
Okay.
fuck.
That's probably best. Okay, so
That lady that we went to that we got our fine clothes from before for the.
yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure she's in here. Snilveduk's gallant frock. She is a gnome woman. And my notes say she talks like Madge.
She does.
Madge?
Welcome to Snilveduk's
Oh god,
She
I
does.
gallant
forgot!
frock.
And she's like tiny and how to use a
She's-
little ladder to.
She's tiny and uses a little ladder, but she kind of looks like the Incredibles lady that makes all the stuff.
Amazing.
Lady in
Beautiful.
the Incredibles with all the.
I know who you're talking.
No capes.
Edna.
No capes. But she will make you capes. So what do you want?
Okay, I'm gonna get a light summery kind of dress,
Okay.
just like off the shoulder kind of flowy
So
dress.
all fine tailored clothes are 50 gold.
Okay, just that. Should we get cold weather stuff?
It's gonna be warm.
I know, but for like the future, if we ever fucking need,
I mean,
we
this
don't
is
need to get
this
nice
is-
stuff.
This is more of a pretty clothing store, not
Yeah.
not a Gander Mountain.
Yeah.
Jordan would like to match you.
It's a pink dress, so
Pink tie it is.
okay. What color suit?
Don't know.
Is it gonna be suit and tie, or is like
I mean, it's
more
not-
medievally?
Well, yeah. So I mean, like a tuxedo isn't necessarily the way it goes. It's more just like fine clothing. So like a tight silk vest that's form fitting, with nice what's the word I'm looking for? Like a linen top, pleated maybe, slacks with dress shoes and a tie. Some people wear jewelry. Jordan's not really a jewelry type of dude. And would probably roll his sleeves up regardless, but
He should do navy with pink.
navy and pink it is.
'Cause he looks
You've
good
got
in
it.
blue.
Okay. Navy and pink it is. He'll make sure to get a haircut and a shave before the wedding. So his mustache will be all curled out and he'll have fresh shaved sides and slick back on the top. Kasdan prefers purple. So
I'll match him. Probably not a jacket or anything though, because it's gonna be hot. It's a fucking swamp. Probably just like a nice vest.
okay, so
and
nice
some light
vest.
fabrics.
Nice. I mean, your skin's already purple, so she suggests like maybe like a dark gray
Okay, sure.
with purple accents.
Yeah.
And so you get a nice vest. She does suggest a 2 jackets for you guys.
Okay.
That are sort of mirrors of one another.
Okay.
That you wear over top of that. And Kasdan seems pretty interested in the bolo tie.
Oh, that's...
Because it has like a gem on it.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets a purple gem.
I picture Kasdan having a pimp cane. I don't know
Bolo
why.
tie. He doesn't need a cane, but yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
So he's like a mix between the Joker and Philip Rivers.
yes. Cheeseburger Rivers.
When you talked about the purple, I was like, "Is this a Joker?" Like, it's the first thing.
So Armadillo always likes blues.
I'll match whatever she gets.
Okay, so probably blues and whites. Usually you guys, for these kinds of things, wear more of like a frock. Like loose fitting with slots for your wings. Think Greco-Roman, where it kind of comes down into like a skirt.
Yeah.
And then your legs come out in the bottom. What were you saying?
Jordan's eyes are blue, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get us a couple. Or no, never mind. We'll do that later.
Couple.
Oh, I was gonna when we split up.
Okay. And then what's Egnir wearing?
Like
Everybody
we
else is
said,
gonna
we
do
should
their
get
own
something under the armor that's like a nice kind of frilly shirt
thing. Okay.
with like something that would go underneath the skirt part of the layers of the armor. I think something that mirrors basically that.
And the armor's so new that it's like shiny and it looks good against his skinny frame.
What is that face?
Does Egnir have any objection to any of this?
All seems very unnecessary.
It is all very, very unnecessary, yes.
Agner, you might want to take a bath before the wedding.
Also, your mood pink probably isn't the best to wear at the wedding. And the mushrooms on your neck are probably need to go.
Yeah.
She also suggests, because you have piercings, some gold jewelry to hang off your ear and gold necklace.
You said it was 50 each for each
Yep.
of the outfits.
Okay.
I guess I'll pick up Agnir's then too.
Okay, because he doesn't have any money.
Yep.
Okay, anybody else? Need anything? Sig and Carl are still off doing their stuff. They swear they'll be ready for everything.
Oh lord.
Sig, Carl, and Seiko are aware of the bachelor party.
I'm sure as soon as
Is
we
everyone
got back.
who's going to the wedding aware of like gift ideas and stuff? Let's assume we maybe talk to them about things.
Oh yeah,
and
Sig
learn.
has lots of money. Katie and Seiko have enough.
Okay.
Carl's the only one that might not have enough money, but he's hanging out with Sig, so
He could be like a plus
Sig
one.
has lots of money. Why wouldn't
Sig is very rich.
He's like an ex-adventurer with decades and decades of experience.
I
Not
kind
imagine he's picked up some cool shit.
If we were done with all like the clothing shopping, I actually kind of want to go and check on the house and see if I can find any kind of like deed of ownership or anything.
Okay, roll investigation check. Did you do that? Are you taking your gun with you?
Yes. Oh, nat 20.
All right. Then yeah, you do find a deed of ownership. It seems to have been paid off for some time. It is in Arlem's name. You are listed as a beneficiary. There are some documents that, with a nat 20, you find many different ways, or different documents that give you ownership to this place. So yeah.
So I don't even have to go get anything done?
I mean, for officially, you should go let the city know.
Okay. We'll just take the
spend the day doing
afternoon.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Take or take the morning, go and do that because they're
to
about
transfer it over
bachelor
would be
party.
25 gold
Okay.
for the fee. And then you own the house.
I look at your done. You wanted a house. I mean, I know it's not Gygax, but
Yeah, I guess that. Huh. I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
what do you mean?
Easy.
Well, I mean, it was already there.
Bug in
Kill
my
a bug?
bug in my dice.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
But
Smithereens.
ew. Maybe after all of this is done, we can just build one somewhere.
Say that sounds good.
Maybe Nightstone?
Sure. I like cliffs.
It's a pretty place.
I like a cliff.
Don't get into too much trouble tonight.
I'm not trying to get into too much trouble. Right now I'm thinking, where's the bedroom?
It's a little dusty, but okay.
All right.
Wait, you're gonna have sex where your dead brother used to sleep?
The answer to that question is affirmative.
I was just curious.
We could get new sheets.
So, you want to take Armadillo out?
Yep.
Okay. What's up?
Just shopping for like various like outfits and apartment stuff and
Like furniture and shit?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do so. Is there anything specifically that you wanted? Because right now you're basically just... Armadillo has been, and you have been basically using a separate offshoot apartment that Katie owns that half of her shit is in.
Yeah, let's see.
It's basically been like a studio apartment with
Let's
a...
see if we can get like our own apartment. It's not an offshoot studio. When we
In-
get back,
in
when
this
we
city?
get back to Guy Guys,
Okay.
of course, but
Alright.
stuff. For that and see
Yeah,
if
go
she
ahead and
wants
roll
to
a
do that.
persuasion check.
Oh God!
As you
Yikes.
sort of float out the idea of like cohabitation at an official level.
18.
18. Well, you sort of bring it up. Okay, yeah.
Gets you out of the studio apartment.
I think that'd be good. All right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And now you get to decorate it
Yeah.
however you want.
Don't give me this power.
Too late.
Okay. Deal. She grabs you by the hand and you guys sort of walk off and do your own thing. Anything else anybody wanted to do?
Would I be able to use like a combination of druidcraft and plant growth to fashion just a basic wooden shield?
Yeah, I'd say so. You'd probably have to keep working on it for, the next couple days to make sure it grows correctly. But yeah, you could have sort of a brambly, woven form of a shield, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and then just spend some time cleaning the other shield, my on-peg shield.
Okay. All right. Can I do anything for anybody else? As the day is young.
After
Yep.
everything, I'm gonna go gather the ladies
Mm-hmm.
and be like, if you guys just wanna like not be in the Hartnell, we could all stay at my house. I need to clean, but help would be appreciated.
Yeah, they seem down. Katie's very excited about just like helping you move.
Also, it's kind of like a sleepover.
Which is not a thing you probably have ever done. So you don't know how to have friends like that aren't murdering things next to you.
Yeah. I've never had other girl friends.
Armadillo used to when she was very young, but hasn't in a long time. And Katie, life has been rough recently, but yeah, she's done. They think that sounds like fun. Katie suggests that she has some potions
Okay.
That could make you both clean faster, and then after some potions that could make you not have to clean at all because you'd be way too happy.
Okay. We'll try it.
Excellent. So she starts.
I've never done anything like this before, so I don't know what to do. Like.
Oh, it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Hands you a potion. This is the responsible one.
Okay.
Bloop. Everybody gets basically a potion of speed.
Oh God.
You guys just fucking. And then after a little bit, Jordan comes back because he had left at a certain point. Comes back with a crate, and you can hear clink, 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 clink.
Oh God.
All right, everything gonna be okay?
Yep, totally.
All right. Love you. Have a good time.
Love you
We're
too.
gonna go.
Be
get
safe.
Fucked up.
Have fun.
All right. Then he starts walking away with a crate of alcohol.
I just wanted to make sure, like, in the Hartnell bar, the hands aren't in the freezer anymore. I think I put them in the bag of colding that we got.
Yeah.
But just in case, I'll clean that out.
Okay, yeah. It's all cleaned out.
Such a
Good
weird
bar.
sentence.
I'm gonna like bring extra like I guess blankets and comfy stuff off of the Hartnell to like
Oh yeah.
kind of add.
Yeah, there's a big living space in the center area, I think. Hold on. I have the map of the house.
And also grab like some lemon cakes and drinks and stuff and like bring them out of the Hartnell into the house.
Sure.
House is girls' area. Stay out.
Yeah, so
We're gonna talk about all of your penises.
What?
Except for you.
off to the left there is a
Kasdan was here. We would talk about.
there's a fireplace with several loungy things. On the other side is a kitchen. There's a huge table. There's lots of places to lounge around, and there's beds plenty for everybody. Yeah, you guys can have a really nice time if you'd like. And then the next potion is basically a version of Bliss Cake, but it's magical instead of. It basically
It would
is
work on me.
It's a long form, kind of like a friendship. Basically, everything seems great without really super inebriating you, but it makes everybody really giggly and just happy in general. It doesn't like make you lose your mind like Bliss Cake kind of does, but
Yeah.
it's kind of inspired by that experience. So you guys can happily have that. Everything tastes better. There's
Is it literally just me, Katie, and Armadillo?
yeah for now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Carl's going. So the three of you can spend time together doing that. Yeah.
Pretty much while they're out, we're just gonna hang out in the house and like
Yeah,
have sweets and.
yeah. Well, you're
Hang
not friends
out?
with the dragon lady. Otherwise, you could probably have a bachelorette party. But this is your own version of bachelorette party. Anything else anybody wanted to do before the events kick off? Good. All right. So all of you. So Professor Kasdan, Jordan, Evelios, Sig,
Oh no.
Seiko, and Carl. You're basically cornered, Egnir. And Jordan's holding a crate of alcohol. And he says to you, you want to go to the zoo? Or do you want to kill something? Either way, we're drinking this. So that's your choice.
Zoo?
Okay. I've done some research.
Oh no. Wait, Jordan did research to find out where a zoo is?
It's a
Yes.
bachelor party. Of course he did his
You're
research.
done.
He did his
I know
fuckboy, like...
I know you're a math teacher, but I'm a little surprised you can read.
How dare you?
Rude.
It's a shame I didn't learn the hallucination floors yet.
The Elvish Twin Cities
Oh no.
of Athtar and Volodar.
Okay.
They share a zoo.
Kasdan, is this okay?
It's supposedly the best in the world.
Kasdan.
I look at Kasdan.
Yeah, it should be fine. It's just a zoo.
True.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Emperor.
I found drugs.
What kind of drugs?
What could go wrong? Here's some drugs.
What kind of drugs? I have your normal pipe weed.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of dust. And then I have these. He holds it up, and they're these little orange seeds.
Oh no.
They were expensive. I don't.
Do you know what they do?
Nope. He sold me on it though.
What could go wrong with the drunk high emperor of the Aarakocrans in the Elven Twin Cities?
Maybe leave the crowd. Maybe incognito would be a good way to go.
You're probably right.
For the
That's
bachelor
the
party.
zoo and a bite, after all.
Well, looks like I'm loading these onto the Hartnell, and he
Yeah, we're
walks
gonna
up.
leave the crown off. Crown stays off during the bachelor party.
Okay. And so you all load into the Hartnell, say your goodbyes to the ladies,
Wish me luck.
and teleport to the Twin Cities
Oh my fucking god.
of Athtar and Volodar. He gives you a pretty good idea of where it's at. So
He
go
doesn't
ahead and roll
own
it.
anything, does he? That
Oh
happens
no. He has a. He basically has an address. I don't know if that'll.
Let me look. I gotta look up the table real quick.
Okay.
Should actually do a drinking stream for it.
Oh my fucking! I could not DM while drunk.
Let's see.
I'll bring some champagne
So
or
description.
wine.
Bring
Just
some
sit here and
beers.
drink wine while I listen.
Play drunk.
I could play drunk.
They have armbands.
Do they reach that
What's
far?
the distance on those?
That look makes me scared.
You've communicated from
You know what else we
Guy
have in the
Gags
house?
to Dyson.
I have a scrying pool at the house.
Yes,
Ah,
you do.
fuck.
Off target, so one off from
Drone-
the
I'm
best,
gonna
but,
like 11
okay.
you.
Off.
Have you seen the latest
Okay.
season of Stranger
Nope.
Things? Fuck.
I haven't even seen the second season.
So around noon, you all get into the Hartnell. Professor punches in coordinates and flips a switch. And you look out. And it looks like you're in the middle of a jungle. Here's the zoo.
Oh fuck! Did we land in one of the?
Oh no.
We'll find out next time on Charisma Saves. But we have a giveaway. Before we go, I typed in night to go to Nightbot. The first thing's Nightbot. The second one is Night of the Long Knives.
Yikes!
We're
Okay.
gonna kill an animal in the zoo in the Elven Twin City, and then we're gonna be in prison.
Yup.
And then she's gonna scry on us and see us all in prison.
And then we gotta go get you fucking out of. I'd have to go find what's his face from the ambassador, try to get you
No, I would
removed
just get
from
an audience.
prison.
I would just be like, get me out.
You don't have the crown on you.
Yeah, I could go get it though.
Not if you're in prison.
Would they believe me?
No, they wouldn't.
So we'll do a keyword. All right. So, the keyword tonight is going to be zoo. Z-O-O. So type in Z-O-O. only one time, or it is going to boot you from it.
Mushroom dick. Fuck
And
off.
we are going to give away a starter set. So if you don't need the starter set,
Please don't enter.
Please don't enter. But I mean, like, if you want it and maybe have a friend that needs it, you can still enter. I mean, you can enter regardless, but you know, it's for people that we want to teach. You know. Zaboomafoo. Really? Why am I getting Christ? ZOO. Last chance, last call for a D&D starter set. It comes with dice. It comes with a 64-page adventuring book, The Minds of Fandelver, so it has its own adventure that you can run for your friends the first time. It has a rule book, and it helps you play characters from levels 1 to 5. It has 5 pre-generated characters that you can use, so you don't even have to know how to roll characters. You can just literally sit down and learn to play. And then, of course, the dice. It's very cool. There was a really good deal on these, so I'm really excited that we can give them to you. Because we need to spread the love of D&D. Alright, so I'm going to roll it. ZOO. Here it goes. The winner is... Jaded Heathen! Jaded Heathen, that's cool.
Oh shit.
We talked earlier today about recipes for dinner. So you've won! Jaded Heathen. Hey, very cool. Very nice. Just send a whisper to me here on Twitch with your given Christian name.
So Becky at
so
the post
Becky
office
at the post
doesn't
office
freak
doesn't
out.
yell at me. Your address, and I don't know where you live, but you know, if you don't live in the United States, move there so it's a little bit cheaper.
Just consider it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, so just send that. God dang it, congrats. Well, don't worry about that. We still have other giveaways on other nights as we go. I still have some sets of dice. And I also have things that I don't know that we will use. I do have some unpainted Wizards minis that I might dig into that we got.
Those pre-primed minis.
Pre-primed minis that if it's something that's pretty redundant for us, I might dig through those and see what we have moving forward. So yeah, so I'll send you the starter set sometime after we get back from vacation.
Yep.
But yeah, so thanks for that. Jaded Heathen, congratulations. This is a lot of fun. I'm excited. We haven't actually fought and killed anything in some time. It's pretty cool.
We fought and killed the things up the mountain.
You guys have avoided some violence. It's been nice. Maybe you can avoid violence in the zoo as well.
That'd be great. I
Yes.
don't
Now-
think they'll be very happy if the first time we go to the Elven cities, we kill a zoo animal.
Fuck a dragon.
Though that's a good Bachelor party story. We killed the zoo
Not a terrible
animal.
one.
And we got exiled from the Elven cities, but you know, it's fine.
So thanks for everyone who followed and subbed and gave biddies tonight and anything else and your just general support. Please go to the Charisma Saves Discord and join to hang out with us. I'm going
Discord.
to do what?
I was gonna say the Discord and our shop.
The Discord and our shop exists. I also do. Sarah and I are collaborating on a Sailor Moon custom subclass.
It's super fucking cool.
It
You
is-
guys,
it is
any
cool.
of you weebs out there who fucking love Sailor Moon or magical girls like Madoka or fucking Cardcaptor, you'll love this. It's mostly Sailor Moon.
She
based.
said a lot of words I don't understand.
We went way over my head.
I'm just good at the design aspect. She knows everything about Sailor Moon there is to know. It is pretty cool, though. I have to work on a bunch of custom spells, but it's in the works. I'm going to sell that for $1
Oh, yeah,
as
there's
well.
gonna be a whole new spell list based on all the Sailor Moon moves.
I mean,
it's really cool.
we're working on literally 10 brand new spells for D&D.
Randy, I think
Not to
we need
mention
a
a
bookcase.
sorcerer subclass that's really cool, and and you get to transform into your Sailor Guardian. I mean, not Sailor Guardian. Celestial Protector. From Mount Celestia, of course.
Fucking hit me with a car.
Because it's totally non-branded.
Good
and,
thing I
and
already
disconnected
picked
in
my
every way.
class for
Thank
season.
God
2.
I don't have to play with that.
So-
Well,
Section 2.
if you do level 1, you get your powers at 14. So that's pretty much the only lock-in is whatever's or the equivalent of 14 based on your race. So
Oh.
That's when you get your level 1 powers. Because she's a protector of love and justice or some shit.
She fights for the hearts of young girls.
Of young girls? Hearts, protect the hearts of young girls?
Yeah.
As long as you don't fuck them, right?
What?
Unless you're Tuxedo Mask, and
Yeah.
then you all the way up in there.
Woohoo!
So, anyway.
Tuxedo Mask is too classy for fisting. How dare you?
So, I get called a weeb for liking giant robots. and
Classy.
she's
Okay,
just doing all
look
this
at
shit.
the screen behind you. Your coffee table is covered in Gundams. My office, I might have a Sailor Moon wallpaper on my computer. I don't have 50 million fucking Sailor Moon statues behind me, okay?
You would if Sailor Moon was popular enough to have statues.
There are
They
Sailor
do
Moon
have statues. They're just expensive.
Whatever.
I don't spend $200 on fucking minis like you.
In fairness, Randy is a very wealthy doctor, so
And all his money goes into ensuring his
He's
virginity
not a
will
wealthy
never.
doctor
A
yet.
very hyper wealthy doctor.
He's got 2
A very
years.
lower middle class resident.
Anyway, yeah, so we're working on that. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but we got a lot of stuff over there. All of these things you can find over at the Discord. Interact with us. I also do a stream every once in a while where I bring people on, and you come up with an idea and we homebrew it together. It's been very cool. It was successful last time. We got a lot of really cool, unique monsters.
Made a
and
doggo
items.
race.
I did make a doggo race. It's very easy to make a doggo. Custom races are very lickety split, so if you have an idea and you want help, I got you. But yeah, so make sure you're followed if you're not followed to see next time we go live. When do you guys want to play next?
I could do Wednesday.
Well, we're coming
I will
back
be-
on Monday.
Yeah, I guess I could prep for that. Yeah.
Otherwise, I work 4 to 12 the next 3 nights, so I could do Sunday the 21st. If we finish before 11.
That'll be 10 days from now. It's up to you, Alex.
Go for
Fine
Randy.
with that,
It's up to
or
Randy. You're the only other
I'm
one.
fine with Wednesday, Sunday, I don't care. As long as it's not Tuesday,
Any day but Tuesday.
pretty much.
I mean, if you want to go next Wednesday,
Wednesday?
that should work.
I'm good
Tuesday I
at
have
it.
my-
He's good.
My
Usually.
orientation, so.
All right. See you next Wednesday, roughly around the same time. I love you deeply. Is it Wednesday yet?
Stop.
Shut up.
I quit.